Kick your summer off in style with the brand that's reinventing men's basics, Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is so much more than just underwear. Their full collection includes t-shirts, polos, button-ups, shorts, pants, swims, and so much more. With light and breathable fabric technology, Mack Weldon keeps you cool and comfortable all summer. From work to working out, happy hour to playing with your kids, Mack Weldon has men's essentials for whatever your day includes. I love the Mack Weldon socks. They're soft, breathable. I can walk around all summer long. And when I'm sporting those Mack Weldon swimmers, the Vesper Polo, the Maverick Tech Chino shorts and Radius short, I tell you, I'm comfortable and casual, and I'm looking damn good. Dive into Mack Weldon's swim line with trunk and board short options that are quick to dry and have 4-way stretch fabric. When you're not in the pool, Mack Weldon's new Maverick Tech Chino short and Radius shorts are the perfect additions to your summer wardrobe. Mack Weldon also has a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue with shipping for life. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code PEASANTS for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 889. We're back again doing our non-boxing format. I know. You want our boxing analysis every episode because we are the foremost experts in boxology on earth. But hey, we got to give the other people what they want, our old school fans. So here we are back again doing our original format.
It's hard for us not to do the original format. Our original fans are such crybabies. If we don't do it, they freak out like babies. But that being said, I do have some boxing highlights.
You do?
They nickname me on the boxing forums. They're calling me the Louisville Sludger.
Oh, I can't wait to make you the punching bag of today's show.
Yeah. Wow. Everyone, please like the stream. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And all of you patrons or people that are interested in being patrons, now's the time to sign up. If you want your name in the opening credits and the ending credits, if you want to appear on the show this month, if you want to catch Actual Mania 21, if you want to catch any of this stuff, you'll want to sign up now. So please do so. Please do so.
Do it now or else.
Because I'm making all the stuff before Saturday's episode. Speaking of which, Saturday's episode is a bonus show because we met our goal last week. And if you want another bonus show the following week, in the next two shows, we got to get to 800.
We're already basically a third of the way there.
And I'm putting a cannonball on the line for 50%. Today, 50%. Streamlabs link below in the description. And you know it's Streamlabs/Drunken Peasants. So
We need about $168.34.
yeah, not too much.
To get that halfway point.
So Asterios, did he leave?
He had to go.
He knew he was
What's going on?
I was going to ask you.
No one was talking about me, so
That's
I
true.
wasn't on camera.
So you were a surprise contestant for Cringerweight Champion. You beat Kalo, the long-time Cringerweight Champion Kalo. What we did
AKA
was
Tyler the Creator.
what we did was we put up your stand-up versus some of his stand-up, and you won. Is what happened.
Is it any shock that there's yet another aspect of American life that I'm dominant in?
This American life.
We used your.
I'm making stacks on Patreon. I got a hot girlfriend. I'm here twice a month, laying it down with you guys. Like, of course, the first time at bat, I'm gonna knock it out of the park.
He's not
I'm
wrong.
batting 1,000.
Clearly bothering Egghead.
He's not wrong.
I know this.
Oh,
is
he's
re-
coming
I
for
know
you.
This is the kind of thing.
Cracker. He's coming for you, Cracker. Egghead.
Oh,
Egghead coming for you.
I'm well aware that I'm the cracker.
Also, on the same show that you won, Asterios, Egghead lost a bid to become the first Triple Crown champion, and definitely wasn't really sad about it. He definitely took it in stride.
Yeah,
definitely. But I do want to say I don't know what year this was from, but you did some stand-up with like a projector screen at Comic-Con.
New York Comic Con.
Oh yeah.
That's what we used versus some of Kalo's awful stand-up.
Well, Kalo,
I think it's weird to call it stand-up. Like, what I saw, I don't know if it literally meets all the requirements of being stand-up.
He was
sort of standing, but he was also sort of shifting from side to side uncomfortably.
There was some wavering. There was slouching. He was kind of standing like when the Macy's parade stops and the big old float kind of just slouches there until the parade moves
it was a
again.
little of that. And also, I think the audience does, positive or negative, I think the audience does have to acknowledge that you're doing stand-up for it to be stand-up.
Did you say
And I'm not sure that it checked that box.
No.
Well, sadly, they refused to acknowledge Egghead as the three-time triple champion. And like, is it our fault that guy's kind of like a born loser? No.
Wow.
But like, you could set your watch to this guy losing.
He's already cutting a
character.
promo on Egghead. Wow.
This is the Asterios I've always wanted in my life.
I'll be a Triple Crown champion before him, I guarantee it. And here's the thing, I don't care about the belt. Like, I don't need this belt like to have a happy life. Egghead does.
It's all he's got.
It. It's like the DP version of herpes. It's with you for life in some way.
That's true. You can never get that off you, being the cringe. But just real quick, me versus whoever this other guy was. Whose stand-up set had more slurs? Was anybody counting the amount of slurs?
Were you slurring?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
assume this guy.
He didn't have many slurs.
Have you seen Kalo stand up?
Oh God,
he does a good clean show, Asterios.
It's not a clean show.
I might be confusing him with someone else. Let me see some of this guy stand up.
Oh, Billy's so happy.
You're never
I can't believe I'm
say
gonna
that.
have to see this twice in a month.
You're never
Jesus.
gonna say that again.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give us all a written apology after this, Asterios, for asking to see this. Well, sure, I'll give him that.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Kalo.
Oh my God! It's like someone gave Grimace one of John Cena's outfits.
Yeah.
As he said. Real quick, I gotta just check my phone here real quick. Go into my messages, you gotta do that. It's always fun to do that once in a while. And boy, oh boy, is there a lot of girls on Chatterbait tonight. If you don't know what Chatterbait is, it's one of those sites where you go and you pay girls tokens and they masturbate for you.
Closet. So he wasn't doing a bit about his texts. He was just checking his note. You've been there for hours. This is the time you're pulling up your set list? I'm sorry, not your set list.
Not his set list. Also, it's adorable that you think he has a set list.
What are you, guy? Also, is that thing on? It does not sound like it's on.
I frequent that site a lot. But anyways, there's this big new craze that's going.
So his joke is that he goes to Chatterbait a lot, and then he moves on to the next thing.
Boy, there is
that
a
was
lot
the
of women
punchline.
on
Was
Chatterbait.
I go to that site a lot?
I frequent that site.
Now, it's
okay.
There's
There's lots more punchlines
pumpkin
coming.
Spice. Recently, Tampax released pumpkin spice tampons. I got some slogans for them that they can use. When you're
No, you don't.
No.
They're so
You
bad.
can't invent a fictional product and then come up with fictional text.
It's that bad.
It's okay. He makes it work, Asterios. Don't worry.
Oh, no.
He really
Okay,
pulls this one out. He really digs this one out. It's good.
Give him some runway. You're right.
Pussy smell is strong. Pumpkin spice is for his dong.
Oh.
That's not what a tampon. That's not what a tampon's for.
No, it's not.
He doesn't know.
Your pussy isn't smelling nice. Clean it up with some pumpkin spice.
That's not what a tampon's for. Although
It is when they're pumpkin spice scented. You don't understand the premise, Asterios. He's working on another level.
He making pumpkin spice douchebags. Which, by the way, he looks like.
I was gonna say he's been called that. He doesn't know what that actually is.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Those are two slogans I thought that would fit for those Tampax pumpkin spice.
Like 9 of them right now.
So yeah, Asterios, officially you are cringier than this guy. Congratulations.
Yeah, you beat this guy.
Wait a minute. Now I don't like this so much. I'm starting to realize the ramifications of this.
I think it was quite obvious that you brought a different level to the championship, and people.
You brought credibility back to it.
You elevated it. We're talking 80s Intercontinental right now.
Yeah.
Everybody was laughing and enjoying your set. It was very, very positive, fun experience. You have to take our word for it.
We're talking Savage
though.
Steamboat.
Yeah, you have to take our word for it. Please don't go back and watch it. You'll never look any of us the same ever again.
Yeah, you don't need to watch it.
Yeah, just don't go back. No, we were all very sweet.
It's
we
fine.
enjoyed it.
It's probably not even up anymore. It's probably you know what? It probably didn't even happen.
Delete it. Delete it, Ben.
Hold on.
No, it was very very fun. You're one of the first.
I think legitimately we were actually very nice. I think we were complimentary.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's all talk about Ellie Kemper, Queen of the Clan, or something. Is there some
We're going to talk about someone worse. Here we go.
Miss KKK,
Did she really do
1999.
Ellie Kemper did that?
Yes, that was a big story last week.
Why am I late for this party?
Wow, look it up. It's great.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch
Keep
me.
the touch me. In light of my WoW compilation, I've been trying to say WoW less.
Really?
I've been trying to, but it hasn't been working.
I try and do it. Whenever someone calls me out on something,
Wow.
I do it more.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were doing a World of Warcraft compilation. I misunderstood what you were doing in terms of WoW compilation.
Wow.
All right, so I'll bring up this first thing here because while we were on our little extended break, Shanny's channel got banned from YouTube.
Oops.
And it was the video of, I believe, of Rev threatening to beat the kids.
Yeah, that was the one that picked up the steam.
Oh,
Billy,
man.
how do you feel about that? What are you doing these days with less of a platform?
I mean, I'm not
And
Shanny
you still
for
got
Christ.
all those clothes and wigs. What do you mean you're not Shanny for
I'm
Christ?
not Shanny for Christ, and you can never prove that
You're
I am.
Shanny for Christ. We proved, in fact, on the very actual Mania we've been referencing, we proved when we saw Betty the Fridge and Shanny for Christ back to back, they are in fact one and the same.
No, not true. No. None of this is true. Asterios
Agreed,
and I aren't
disagree.
going to take this anymore.
Why are you bringing him in?
Yeah.
But after you made us cringerweight champions, that's not fair. We're sweet boys. People voted for us because they love us, right? Right?
Sure.
Right?
Whatever gets you through the night.
Right?
Right? All right, here's what I heard about Shannon for Christ banning. I heard that not only did her main channel get banned, but her secondary channel got banned. Then she went on YouTube. She fought it. She got unbanned for like 10 minutes, and then everyone was like, "Wait a minute, there's a lot of like threats towards children in these. We're gonna unban you."
Why are there threats to her children in the videos? You can just threaten your kids off camera.
Right.
What's going on?
Tell us the whole story,
I threaten my
Ben.
kids off camera every day.
Tell us the whole story.
They live
Ben.
in
There's
fear.
There's a lot of misinformation out there.
No, I think that's pretty right. what you just
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, and this has been going on forever. It's just her money ran out. Their money ran out. They were living on like $750,000 over the last 3 years, living like however they wanted. They were living in an expensive part of the Denver area, and they ran out of money. They got evicted.
How did these absolute morons get $750,000?
Inheritance, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
How it normally happens.
The only way anybody ever gets any money in this world.
Pretty much.
And then someone went into their home. They abandoned their home and told people they could come in. And someone came in and took videos, and it's just like, it's
disgusting.
Yes,
It's beyond disgusting. Yeah. It's sad.
I almost vomited watching it.
Yeah, and
Billy, if you made a tweet about it, would you end the tweet with "sad!" exclamation mark?
Sad, and then eggplant, and then squirt.
A second eggplant.
Yeah.
So then after that, after Shanny's channel was banned, then they banned Revelation News channel.
Oh no!
That's the angriest shit.
They killed Revelation News.
I thought she had 2, but now she's got 3 and some smaller ones. Is she leveling up? Is this what leveling up is?
Somebody fed her after midnight.
And I'm definitely going to say, I've never seen an angrier vape in my life. Oh my God, this person is ready to rumble. I can't wait to
There was some venom behind that vape.
Yeah. Shanny, I didn't do it. I didn't report you. I promise. Shanny, please don't sit on me.
They killed him.
He's dead.
They killed Revelation News.
He's dead. They smashed his head on the rocks, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Shanny. Yeah, they did.
Is the person who is dead talking in the background?
Yes, and okay. God, I mean, like, the person who killed him is her, not anybody else.
I also like that. I saw
the motherfucker was given $700,000 and decided to hook up with her and like just blow it all on whatever the fuck she wanted.
Love has no price tag.
Wow, use that in the compilation.
We should have never given you something's money. What does it say? Oh yeah, I saw in the description for this video that her Twitter is at Shanny for Chris 1. That's very funny to me.
Chris 1?
Some drunken peasants listener got there first.
Yeah, maybe.
Christian?
It kind of hurt. I felt it.
They took his channel down, the hate campaign that they smeared against us.
No, you streamed yourself doing like the worst shit.
Okay. Really?
Also, if you're gonna do a hate campaign, then not a bad target, honestly. Right?
No way, dude. They got their channel back, right? But it's not back now.
I think it's gone.
What I read was that like they got some sort of automated strike. They appealed it. The appeal was successful. And then a bunch of people just tweeted at Team YouTube and they were like, no, you really do need to keep these people off your platform.
YouTube, you were right the first time.
Right.
Wow, it's like, normally the opposite.
YouTube doesn't like hearing that.
Yes, of course. This was one of the rare times when it was like, no, YouTube, you are right to remove these people's revenue and livelihood. I read about
how often do you hear that?
I read about this in like Newsweek or Business Insider. I'll find the article because like I read I was like, oh my God, a legitimate outlet is talking about Shanny for Christ.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Isn't that amazing? People can break into your house, ransack the
You told people that they could just
You
come
could
in.
invite people to come into your fucking shit dump.
place, blame you for child abuse. You yell at the kid once in the fucking car.
No, it was way more than once.
And then everyone thinks you're a child abuser.
A child amuser?
I consider myself a child amuser. But
Yeah, every guy that goes to clown college instead of wrestling school considers himself a child amuser.
To the internet.
Absolutely.
I can't even believe this.
Why'd they take down his channel? Because they're hateful pieces of shit, man.
Glad we got that.
Well,
this is the hardest anyone's ever smoked.
He's so dumb. Like, she fucked up everything for him. He should be mad at her, but he's blaming all these dumb people on the internet. It's ridiculous.
Now, question: the child threatening, was it on a live stream or was it something taped and then posted?
It was on a live stream. So at least, yeah.
They have that going for them. They weren't dumb enough to upload a crime. They just let the
I was
crime
going to say,
go with the flow.
I was kind of hoping it was the latter, but what are you going to do?
I found the article, Business Insider. I just sent it to you guys over chat. But the headline is, a YouTuber filmed her partner threatening to beat her son. YouTube let her repost the footage after it removed the video.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, so Business Insider, yeah. Oh, there you go. You got it.
A
she's
YouTuber-
pretty.
Now, does that mean... No, that's Shanny. On the darkest...
No, interesting that we could... Okay.
What was that?
Nothing.
On the darker side of YouTube's vlog culture, a small creator, well,
that
who goes by Shanny
it's in
for
the eye of the
Christ,
beholder, I believe.
earned money through ads on her videos and by soliciting donations from concerned watchers. Shanny streamed herself, her children, and her partner for hours each day, often in visibly dirty living conditions. So did she shave? She didn't. Did she show the children? Other than in the car.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the car was enough to call it visibly dirty living conditions, because they did have a WWE belt on the dash, and that's kind of dirty. Well, she
Is
only
Asterios
made.
okay?
Oh no, Asterios had to do a hump.
I
good?
hope that's a donation noise and not a Scott is drinking off the shitty for Christ noise.
Classic Scott.
What is that? No, I'm closing Chrome. What's happening?
That's Scott. That's
You
Scott.
should-
He's auditioning to be a pooper pounder founder, and that was the noise. Okay, that I don't know what that is. That's a dying sea otter.
It's a G-Man soundboard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wait! Whoa! Wait!
Speaking of sounding bored, yikes! GPS did it again. The stream titled "Yikes! GPS did it again" lasted for nearly 2 hours. Around halfway through the stream, Dornbush has I hate that name. Instructed her child, who is
That's a
let's
fun
call her
name.
Shanny, instructed her child, who was between 12 and 13, according to police, to put the family's cat on his lap. While waiting for the child to comply, Rev shouted the boy would get his ass beat if the cat wasn't fully on his lap. Minutes. What? This is a cat. This is a cat.
Liar!
Like, why are you gonna beat up the little kid for not holding the cat right? Beat the cat up.
Why are you driving with the cat? Cat stay inside.
Yeah, put the cat
What are you
in a
doing?
carrier or something. Then started again, and Dornbush yelled that Egroff was going to kill them if he didn't drive more carefully. Stop looking at me and pay attention to the road. Put your hand on the fucking wheel, Dornbush said in the video. You're a piece. Oh my God, you're gonna kill your fucking family. Gonna kill your family. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is easily the greatest article in the history of time.
Yeah,
and I'm glad we
don't know.
finally exposed these heathens for who they are.
So now we have to get to the main attraction. Everyone, please like the stream. Let's get it over 100 likes, because this is a video of G-Man, which is Reverend Shanny's bull, eating fried chicken and watermelon.
He's their new toy. They love him.
Oh, dude, it's revelation. I don't know. It might be a fake one. You never know on YouTube now. But there's someone that has the name Revelation News, and Yeah.
Look, it's obviously Rev. Rev, I'm sorry that we lied about you. We know you didn't threaten to beat up your little kid in the heat of anger.
You did nothing wrong.
Yeah, and you did nothing wrong by spending $750,000 on this beautiful woman. I'm proud of you for locking her down for life.
Worth
boy.
every penny. Worth a bargain at twice the price.
But tell me you made G-Man buy dinner, okay? Tell me you didn't pay for dinner. Tell me you're not letting G-Man up inside your
Yeah, Billy.
your coven.
Tell him, Billy. Yeah.
What do you call it when someone's married? Like
Yeah, tell him, Billy.
Like,
what do you call it when someone's married?
Yeah, like is it like a marriage? Yeah, you're letting G-Man up inside your marriage, dude.
Yeah, Billy. Tell him.
He better pay for
Tell him,
dinner.
Billy.
Let's show this dinner off.
Okay.
G-Man's gonna teach you how to prepare a meal for
the
a
Bible
woman
says
you
in
love.
Psalms 14.
And by the way, look at Rev's shirt.
That the fool has said in his heart that there is no God. They are corrupt and they have done abominable works. So if you hear me calling somebody a fool, actually, we're not going to be doing that today. Instead, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to do what black people love to do.
Couple things.
We're going to have some fried chicken and some watermelon.
What black people love to do.
Shanny has a way of, even if some photos and videos, like they're not in consecutive time, some's from a while ago, some's from more recent, somehow in each time I see her, she's fatter. I don't know how she does it. She's fatter in the past, she's fatter in the future. I don't like it defies the laws of time and physics. And I would like to give a shout out to Shanny, the real ass dude of the week.
She's nom impotent. What's it mean?
You got
when you're
it.
godlike?
You sort of got it.
Yeah, I killed that joke.
It's called a marriage.
Was terrible. It's called a marriage. What do you call it when you do a marry thing with a
I
woman?
couldn't believe it when Shanny said she wanted some of this. Mike, are you going to enjoy what we're going to do here in a minute?
Oh, she said she wanted some of this.
Yeah, I smell
Red, get your butt over here, man. You gotta eat some chicken too, man, over here.
All right, bro.
You gotta eat some chicken too here.
Can I have a leg?
Yeah, take the leg, man.
Can I have a leg? Oh my God, thank you.
Now, when you eat it,
Bless you, bro.
when you eat it, bro, like the grease has to hit your lips.
It's got to hit the lips.
Yeah, the grease has to hit your lips.
Okay.
Oh,
Remember when he was eating that?
Lips.
Do you remember he was eating that chicken?
When he was eating the chicken?
Yeah, there was a time where he did the same weird shit with the chicken, with the fried chicken.
Oh God,
in a
yeah.
bowl.
Oh no.
Remember that?
Is that? I wonder if they look into each other's eyes longingly as they suck down drippy chicky.
by the way, if you guys want to join us,
What is up with Rev's shirt?
go get some fried chicken and
He's
some
ready to
watermelon.
die.
It's very healthy for you.
Right.
Yeah, you want
He's
some?
a big East Coast rap fan.
Now, if you want to know where we bought this at None of Your Business University. That's where we bought it at. Okay.
You bought fried chicken from a
here we go right here.
university?
G-Man is a Mets fan, just like Asterios. Just want to point that out.
I do like the Mets.
And that's
anymore.
not where the similarities end.
I did like the Mets until this video.
I am a former Mets fan.
I'm gonna get my chicken. This is how black people eat chicken. I watch
Revelation News offered us $1,500 for an interview.
What a steal! What a steal!
Yeah, Rev, we'll let you interview us for $1,500.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Put it into my
Pretty good
PayPal. I'll
deal.
make sure Ben gets
Hold
his
on though,
20%.
maybe that's pesos.
Oh no, I'm not going to
I think
interview.
that might be pesos.
I'm not going to let Rev interview me for pesos.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
So they were not banned for this? Because this is what I would have banned them for.
This was fine.
This is on
what they were banned
G-Man's
for was
channel.
worse than this.
This was on G-Man's channel?
Yeah, this is on G-Man's channel after they all got banned on theirs. So like the 10,000 some odd subscribers that Drunken Peasants got G-Man years ago is probably going to go away because he's hanging out with these losers. He's going to get his channel deleted too.
He'll just show up on other people's channels until he finds another way.
This is how you eat.
Life is never better, man. Eating chicken is just delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious, right?
And purple drink.
Oh God, I didn't even put that together.
That's not purple drink. That's fucking Gatorade G2. It doesn't even have calories, you dumb bitch.
That's probably why I didn't put it
I'll
together.
show you fucking purple drink.
No, G2 has calories, doesn't it? Gatorade Zero.
Is it half? Is it half?
Yeah,
is
it's
it
a
half?
simplified
No,
version.
Rev, don't go, buddy. Where are you going, buddy?
Rev, don't go.
Fried chicken and purple drink and watermelon.
Now, If you wonder how we drink, I'm sure these are right here.
Is he drinking purple Gatorade out of a teacup?
Don't go into the details.
Mug.
Right. Okay.
I really appreciate.
Is that a mug or a
the fact that
teacup?
I get to meet you in person.
That's honestly more of a teacup.
I love the way he's felching her anus. I so appreciate being able to meet you in person. And you too, Rev, and you too. Yuck.
You have any comments so far, Asterios? Anything?
Yeah, just that this is awful. Like, I've never, like, this is high energy trash.
Yes.
They're so excited about their premise. They got props for their little bit. And, like, if they put this much energy towards cleaning a public park, the world would be a better place. Or towards losing 1 pound. 1 pound.
You know what, Shanny? I'm so tired of the internet calling you a racist just because you called me the N-word, Shan. You know what I'm gonna do, Shanny? Just because you called me an N-word to the world, and the world says you're a racist for that, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna buy purple drink. I'm gonna buy watermelon. I'm gonna buy fried chicken. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna eat it to prove to the world that we're not racist. Well,
and it succeeded.
Sometimes you use brute logic.
I always wonder, like, just on a very, like, large scale level, like, what's the deal with these people? Like, why do they do this? Why is anyone watching? And then, like, getting them together actually helped crystallize it for me. I'm like, oh yeah, severe mental illness. They're all just, like, very mentally ill. And like, oh, that kind of explains it actually. And then I can get on with my day.
It's like they live in the trailer park of the internet. Like, it's awful. I mean, look, clearly they're doing something right because we're talking about them right now. Like, they're the freaks of the day. Like, they managed to break through the noise and the clutter of other freaks.
They stood out.
Yeah, you know. Also, anyone else notice that, like, this kitchen is like 1950s Cuba? Like, where the fuck
very interesting.
are they?
Yeah, I hope there's a really big car outside
with just giant wood paneling. Yes,
with
exactly.
wood paneling and wings on the back.
This is actually Barbie's cream house. So it's pretty
nice.
Nice.
Pretty good stuff goes down in here.
Asterios, give him that one. Every show he's got one good one, and that was the one.
He said a bunch of funny stuff today.
Thank you,
well,
Asterios.
let's not go overboard. He had a good one.
Something could be funny, and I could not like it.
Yeah.
For example, that.
It could be icky and funny at the same time. But
that's the whole vibe.
And then I think G-Man goes on to talk about the proper way to eat fried chicken. Did he already do that? It was...
I mean, at the beginning, he's like, this is how we eat fried chicken, and then like shoves it into his face like a goblin.
Like Cookie Monster. I was like, man, I wish everybody ate fried chicken like Cookie Monster.
Yeah, and then I'm like, wait, is G-Man just a puppet? Can he actually eat, or does he just like chew it up and it falls out? And you're supposed to pretend he eats it.
I wonder if he's even really there. There's that blue screen behind him. You think they're CGIing him into the room?
I'm not taking that off the table.
He may not be a puppet. He might be completely computer-generated graphics. I don't know.
And like,
that's entirely possible.
What did they make? Like $11 in super chats? Like, why do these people do these things?
Ain't about the money.
What for?
If I inherited $750,000, that would be it for the internet.
I was gonna say you're not hearing from me again.
Yeah, exactly.
We're good.
There's this thing.
Our business is concluded.
There's this thing where people are incredibly lonely, right? And they're incredibly lonely for a reason. They're repulsive to regular human beings.
They deserve to. Here's what a lot of people don't want to say. There's a lot of people out there, not a lot, some, maybe a lot, of people that deserve to be lonely. These are those people.
There's more people out there who don't deserve to be lonely and are lonely that don't do this shit. That makes me think,
sure,
you've earned whatever criticism you get at this point. When you do what you do at this level, when you go around and you have fried chicken and watermelon parties, and after you've been accused of being racist, this is your way of combating that accusation. And drinking Gatorade, drinking grape Gatorade when I had no idea that was supposed to be purple drink until they said it. If they just drank purple Gatorade, I would have never put the 2 and 2 together because it's not purple drink, you know?
No, me neither. Yeah.
Calling
Got
it purple
fucking
drink.
Kool-Aid, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Full sugar Kool-Aid.
Calling it purple drink, you're stretching this to be extra racist.
Yeah. That all being said, I could go for some sun-kissed berry lemonade. I've never seen that before, and I kind of want it.
I'm a little jealous. I wonder if they do it in diet. Can I get a diet?
I hope they don't.
Everybody talking about y'all.
No need for that.
We love you.
You're definitely.
We love you, G-Man. We really do.
Give me a second here, my purple.
Shanny with pinkies out. She's actually classy.
Yep. To not caring what the reaction community has to say.
To not care.
If they're gonna be hypocrites, who cares what they got to say, right?
Wow, he changed it from atheist community because, like, to G-Man for years, anyone who was against him, they were just atheists. Now it's reaction community.
That's actually, you know what?
That's
the
growth.
reaction community.
That is growth. I'm a little impressed, G-Man. Now you realize not just non-believers can hate you.
It only took like 10 years.
Amen.
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, care what those hypocrites got to say.
No. That's right.
Hey, Lubis, why don't you go get some chicken and join us, bro?
You know, actually, G-Man tried to randomly call me the other night.
Really?
Too, yeah.
That came up on my Skype. I'm like, why is G-Man
Because you were in the
calling?
group. You were in the group when he called.
Because I was in the group.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fried chicken, don't you?
Oh, it's so good.
He probably knew you wanted some leftovers, Scott.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean, I love
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
But everybody likes fried chicken and watermelon. That's what's messed up. If you don't like watermelon
like
and fried chicken,
stereotype black people like fried chicken and watermelon. So does everybody.
yeah. My
What
God.
are you talking about?
It's just one of the most unfair stereotypes, and that shows you it's only used to hurt. Otherwise, we'd all sit together at this table with a fucking actual purple drink, and nobody would talk about it.
And
Nobody would
eat
bring
like
it up.
monsters.
Yeah, nobody would bring it up. We'd just have delicious grape Kool-Aid. We'd have delicious fried chicken. We'd have delicious watermelon, and we would just eat together and wouldn't say a goddamn thing about it. We wouldn't politicize a fucking meal.
It's like this footage is made of bed bugs.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
the only way to get rid of it is to burn it.
This is awful. This is real bad. Although, I didn't know that there was a sun-kissed berry lemonade. And I bet that's
Me
pretty
neither.
good.
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah,
I love it together in Canada, but a boy can dream.
A really mean tax you gave. We're gonna talk about that on Friday, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a great guy Negs is. Yeah. Yeah, read that.
And then later on, they would be like, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
They don't know when I'm around and when I'm not.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to abuse people?
This is a good time.
Yeah.
Who cares what they think? This is a good
Yeah,
time.
that's true. Look at this. This is a great time, man.
Yeah, are they on drugs?
Dude, he's basically in the tent right now, right? I mean, this is like he's on the outside looking in.
I feel like he's not comfortable with it. Like he's either high right now because he's moving around like he's high, or he's terribly uncomfortable with the fact that this man and his wife are so buddy close together. If you
Is blacked.com still a thing?
Man.
Oh, dude, do I still have that graphic?
Nobody who's having a good time is constantly saying, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun.
No, I love you,
This
man.
is
You're having
so
a good time,
great."
man. No, we love you. We love you, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're having a good time, you don't need to say it. In fact, you're too busy having a good time to say it.
Yes.
Yeah, but the only time I ever told somebody I was having a good time was to encourage them to keep on sucking my... Gotta give directions is what I'm saying. Who brought this conversation up? Inappropriate. Who wants some watermelon?
Wow.
How you doing, Indigo? This is some good eating right here.
Amazing.
So now we got the watermelon. We gotta have a dessert, right?
Absolutely. Gotta
Love me
have-
some watermelon.
Yep.
Now the health benefits, ladies and gents, for watermelon is absolutely delicious.
Oh, big.
This right here actually helps your libido.
Really quick,
This actually helps your.
I don't go to the fruit market anymore. Because I'm on the keto. For a while before, I would always get the small Pure Heart watermelons. They were small, so they didn't really have a lot of seeds in them anyways. Are there only seedless watermelons anymore?
No, they still make seeded, but you can get seedless.
It's like people prefer seedless, and it's just like, just give the people what they want. They don't, even though anyone can eat watermelon, people don't want to eat the seeds. At least in America.
Who's got the time?
I found a couple of seeded watermelons a few years back at like a farmer's market thing, and I picked them up. Couldn't finish even half of one because they were so stupid big, but I was so happy that I had supported the cause. But I don't know if it's slipped out of place anymore.
Well, look, the farmer's market, you're going to find different things. That's just the way it is.
I just worry about the
for
kids.
dessert, are these guys going to have cyanide?
Libido. So if you're struggling in the bedroom or whatever, if you eat this, apparently this works as a natural Viagra. It's also as good for lowering your blood pressure and helping your cholesterol levels. I know a lot of you fake scientists out there didn't know this, but this is just to give you a heads up, okay? So, no.
Okay.
Why don't you just give them a trough?
It's so juicy.
Look at all the jealous YouTubers that wish they could have you on their channel.
Right.
All the jealous YouTubers. You know, they give you about $5,000. They should think about going to their channel.
I know.
We'll give Shanny $5,000 to be on the show.
This is how to eat.
I think Shanny's part of the network. You okay? I think it's safe to say that they're part of the network.
The network.
This is okay. This is not as bad as their house, but this is gross.
Yes.
This is pretty gross.
This is how the house gets
It's too bad that this isn't happening at their house for the double effect.
Oh God, just slurping down gross ass watermelons
Wouldn't
and
that be
chicken
good?
while you're sitting in a pile of feces and smegma
and black mold
and piss.
I am not.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. This guy right here.
Yeah.
This is all him right here. All right. This is our number one right here. Why don't you got kiss to show everybody?
We kiss
That's
her
right.
out.
Okay, that's good.
That was truly disgusting.
That was the worst part of this.
That was more offensive than anything that's happened up to this point.
Too much.
You can't go
I've
home.
never seen so much false reassurance. Like, we are friends. This tastes good. He is
That's
her
the
number
right
one.
term. False reassurance is exactly the right term.
Isn't that a
I
Christian
am
thing?
having fun.
Isn't that what faith is?
This is good.
Isn't that what you do?
Faith is. I mean, it's the secret. Speak it into existence. We are not trash. Our
Fake it
lives
till you
are,
make it.
Our lives are great.
This is a PG show, okay?
I agree.
And then that OF stuff.
Go to OVET.
You got some napkins or some tissue or something?
Yeah. Sure. Oh my God.
Sure, G-Man. We never use them. We gotta have them somewhere.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened to the paper towels that we never had and never used.
Listen to me. Listen, this is what black people do. Look.
Shannon's about to
get tissue.
pull out her
Look at it,
sanitary
take your
napkin
hands. Look, you do
and
this.
hand
Look.
him her
You do this
sloppy
right here. Look.
jalopy.
You do this right. Let me do. Look.
That's right.
Trust me, Miss Parker knows all about this. This is what you gotta do is put it in your clothes. See? Right, Miss Parker?
Okay, they found him.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. Go to white.
Okay, help.
See, perfect way.
I'll do this the reaction channel way.
Oh, perfect.
The atheist way, G-Man. The atheist
Oh,
way.
now that's it. There you go.
Did he just talk down on people using napkins by dabbing them to their face?
Everything's got a G in there.
Here it is, by the way. I scrolled through days of stuff on our Discord. By the way, join our Discord, link in the description.
Now, that's not really Shanny in the back, right?
Of course it is.
Huh. She's got a good bod.
It might be Billy in a wig. Not sure.
Asterios, any thoughts?
I mean, I kind of appreciate the. What was I going to say? It's weird. There was a more racist, sexist way to do this, and they went like one step below it by putting Shanny kind of in the dominant role, and this other guy in the submissive role. Like they're painting with some interesting colors here.
By the way, Revelation News, Shanny's man, he actually got onto at least.
Is that his government name? Revelation News.
Well,
That's an
here's the
interesting
thing.
name. What is that? Chinese?
Well, here's the thing. He was on Alex Jones' show a couple times too on InfoWars. So.
Yeah, we gotta have you on here.
Revelation News.
Can't believe someone like you would ever spend $250,000 on a woman like that. I just gotta know the man, the baller, the party man.
That's right. Isn't that true?
Guy, Gatorade.
G-Man?
Right?
I know. Their little fantasy. It's so cute.
I love it.
Here, I'll do something.
I love it. I'm
love
having
it so
fun. Are
much.
you having fun?
My life is an out of control hellstorm, and I'm barely hanging on.
These two want to fuck, right? Like the two up front.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Of course, that is the entire subtext of this video.
So you're saying that black guy wants to fuck that fat white girl? Interesting. I mean, I guess I don't see it. But
No,
I
that
guess you see what
Mets
you want to
fan,
see.
that Mets fan
I
wants
guess
to fuck that
see
me-looking
what you
bitch.
wanna see.
Hey, come on, Scott. Be honest. Be honest. Give credit where credit's due. Asterios wrote that joke that you just told right now. He gave it to you.
That's true. I did lift that from Asterios.
Wow. Yeah. So Rev is obviously either high or not comfortable with getting cucked, right?
Yes, he's panicking. Yes.
It's either like methamphetamines or he's panicking, watching his world unravel in front of him because he's out of money. He's no longer the baller that kept her locked down. He's no longer the physical specimen that rides up on top from behind and slides into her gooch.
Oh my God, they posted a lot of their weird porn on Twitter. They would like tweet it at people.
They would attack porn. They would take
had
their porn and attack people with it.
Yeah. And
tweeting porn at people.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
And we did a segment where Billy watched the porn. Was that a private show?
Yeah, it was a thanks. I'm also an artist. And
it was a private show where Billy had to watch their porn videos and draw them.
And artistically recreate it.
I drew so much.
And she's and Rev's like behind being like, yeah. And
Yeah,
she's like,
Shad.
she's like, yeah, fuck me, Rev. Yeah.
Yeah,
my
Shad.
God.
She is literally T-Rex from Orgasmo.
Yes.
Oh,
I just opened up.
Fuck me.
I opened up my files,
Fuck
and
me
the thing that came up was not them, but there was some other porn we drew on this. Must have been an after show or something. Trying to find the stuff of them, but
might have just been some porn you drew for fun.
It was another porn video that someone leaked of them and an underage or of age, but like very young woman, and then it was like revenge porn because the person leaked
who?
it. There was a man who has a podcast or a stream, a retort or something.
I just want to see.
Asterios has a podcast.
Oh, look at
It's not
that. That's a
And as your blood pressure gets higher and higher and higher, and as you become angrier and angrier and angrier, and the Rock means you can't do nothing about
Oh, he cuts promos.
So
That's right.
Maybe G-Man should fight Asterios for the Cringerweight Championship.
You're a brother.
I do not know. I'm trying to find some of these shanty arts, but
they
they're
can't do that no more now, can they? Wait a minute, hold on.
buried.
They might. Well, they can't do that no more either, can they?
No.
They can't do anything to them
Yeah,
no
got
more.
nothing.
Because you ran them off their channel. So now you can't even have your fun no more. Now you have to watch my channel to see them.
Oh, G-Man, you brilliant son of a bitch. That's what you're doing, isn't it?
So he's not just. Do you think G-Man got
He's getting
banned?
that sweet Rev and Shanny runoff.
Actually, Rev and
views.
Shanny are pulling big views right now, but only they're hate views.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's all hate. Almost none of it's positive viewership. So and that's why their channel doesn't exist anymore.
People aren't going to them for their opinions on the issues of the day? Really? They're watching them like some sort of modern day freak show? What?
It's just a win-win-win.
That's right.
It's all winning. I'll come
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Rev kiss G-Man.
Come here, Rev. Come here, Rev. Come here.
Do you think they were all just like puffing on the glass?
They were all sucking the glass cock.
Maybe.
That's
do you
exactly
think,
what they were doing.
You think G-Man's doing meth?
Dude, he's looking like
Yes. He's very high energy.
Either meth or crack. I mean,
it could be crack. I went and found one of the drawings I drew of Shanny. It's her bulbous ass, and I don't think we should put it on the screen.
No.
I just looking at it now.
I just have a quick question before we pull up that graphic, which we all do need to see.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna post it to the DP Discord.
Oh, do it. Jump into the DP Discord, link in the description if you want to see it. Just join general. He'll just post it in
I have
general.
to figure out how to screen cap this or save this the easiest way.
Print screen.
Hit print screen and then paste it into the chat, and then hit enter.
Okay.
Rev, no, watch this. Come here, Rev. Come here, Rev.
Paste into the chat.
That's my man.
I think that'll work. Control V.
Let's do fist pound, because you ain't putting your lips on me. There we go. Fist pound. There you go.
I ain't gonna kiss you.
No. There you go.
That's a kiss, right? That's as close to a kiss as they get.
You can copy and paste it into like Paint or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm such a boomer, dude. I don't know how to do things.
Wait a minute. 65.
Okay, listen, Shannon.
66 women.
Dude, G-Man lost a rap battle to a white nationalist Quebecois named JF Gariepi. They had a fucking rap battle, and the white nationalist Frenchman had more flow.
I mean, JF's got bars, yo. Come on.
It's also G-Man.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
I don't want that 666 nonsense on here.
Oh, he undeniably won it. And I'm like, I feel like it's so weird when I'm like, JF might be not such a piece of shit compared to G-Man. I don't know.
I mean, it's not a ranking system. They kind of.
Can we put them on the same level?
It literally is.
They kind of all suck.
All right, let's come up with the Freak Show tier list.
Yeah.
Freak Show power rankings. Let's go.
S tier is G-Man and Shanny and Rev. Actually, Rev is A tier.
Yeah, Rev's a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bitch. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Rev could do better, which doesn't say much.
Rev could have done better when he still had money.
$700,000 in the bank.
This is now exactly as well as he can do.
He would have spent less money just getting hookers. Like, I don't understand.
You got a lot of hookers for six figures, for high six figures.
After 48 minutes, I uploaded.
He posted it in the general chat.
That's the drawing.
He put the jiggle lines on.
Yeah, that was Shan doing the twerk. Those of you that want to join our Discord.
It's so simple yet so powerful. You did so much with so few lines and colors.
Yeah, a lot of people say that I'm like Basquiat in his prime.
Cotton candy. So I'm gonna run
Good
to
reference.
to get that. Okay. I love you. You guys.
What did you just say on camera?
Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving, G-Man and Shanny. It's about enough time,
I'm
right?
going to leave you guys here because I can't stand to watch my
go
mother
get
woman I
blocked.
love fall into the hands
What's up?
of a
It's okay.
Don't go
Mets
get
fan.
blocked by G-Man or anything while I'm gone.
Went to the invisible store, right?
Okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
They already know.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Man, Shanny feels like the belle of the ball right now. She's got these two bucks butting heads over her.
Bucks?
These bucks.
She's got the pick of the litter.
Yeah. The emphasis on litter. But
Absolutely.
Sink ships.
Okay, the truth came out. G-Man's bi. You mean you bisexual, right?
butt pick of the
Of
litter.
course they mean that.
You guys are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, he's on drugs.
No,
Yeah.
I'm bisexual. You're not. Let's get that straight.
I'm
Are
bisexual.
you
You're
gonna
not
debate me over
G-Bad.
that?
You're
No,
a real
not
bad.
person or not on the air. I'm not entertaining these fools. I'll get you later on that.
Okay.
Hey guys, my purple Gatorade. You see that right there? Oh, you see that?
So later they're going to talk about his sexual proclivities, but not on air.
Ooh.
Around in there.
Sure.
Dude,
I don't
are
know.
they smashing yet? Over and under on whether or not they've
They've been
banged?
together what, like a week now, right?
It's been weeks, yeah. I think
person.
I think they've banged.
And for a while, like we had G-Man on here a year or two ago, and he was eating out an Oreo, saying it was Shanny.
This is Shanny.
And just
This is because they
tune
were
in,
at a
the
fight
first
at the
thing I
time.
see is Shanny's and G-Man in what looks like a behind-the-scene interracial amateur porn
Yep.
movie after the finished smoking their
Well,
meth and
I
crack.
mean, it's like, oh, I'm just here eating watermelon with her, Rev. Go ahead and go to the store. I'll just sit here. Like, what?
Well,
Look, they're making
weird.
look. They're making jokes and ironic meta commentary about cuckoldry. They're also about to engage in cuckoldry.
They're also literally doing it.
Yeah, like both things can be true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a pee, not masturbate.
why is
I promise.
Promise? Pinky swear?
No.
All right. That's not for peeing, Billy. Swear to God. Now, why is Shanny so smug? This is after she's lost her channel?
Yes. Is that so right now what she's getting is a lot of attention. And that's
so she's showing the haters that they haven't got.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
her.
they're writing what, like Newsweek articles about her now, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is what she's always wanted. She has always wanted. She didn't care how she got it. She didn't care if it was negative attention. So now she's finally getting what she wanted. She's been saying this racist shit. She said the moon wasn't real. She said all this weird shit.
Well, let
over
me
the
ask you
years.
that. Have you been to the moon, Ben?
I can literally see it.
It's a projection. Have you seen the bat signal? Is
she
that
said
the moon?
that kind of shit. She
oh,
said
did she? That's very funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just thinking of the dumbest things I can think of.
Yep.
Get that chicken.
I got it. See, it's empty now. See. So we had this idea. We figured we eat on camera because you guys think I'm this jerk
She was one of Brett Keene's little misfit toys back in the day.
and everything on YouTube and everything.
I don't
I'm
like
not-
that they're all like interconnected.
They are. They're
It's
all
gross.
Dude,
It's
I met
incestuous.
G-Man like almost 8 years ago
Jesus Christ.
on the internet. Yeah.
Imagine
human being, I
being
don't have it.
G-Man for more than a week.
appetite like you guys do. You go hungry, don't you? You got
I
feelings
do.
like everybody else, right?
Yes.
Exactly. She has blue eyes too, by the way. That's a real
Can't
eye.
we
Those are my contacts.
pause it for just 1 second. Can't we just say they were there at the Capitol riots? Like, would anybody call us on it?
Yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
They're probably there.
Yeah, they were probably. We should call the FBI. They were probably
I think they're
there.
FBI. I think they were there. You should probably arrest them.
No.
They are 100% mine.
Wait a minute. Is that your email account?
Yeah.
Tell me something. You got to put your YouTube hat for this one. How far does your YouTube account go? Does your YouTube account go back to, let's say, 2018, 17, 15,
Yeah.
16?
Yep.
Y'all not gonna like me in the future. That's all I got to say.
What? What does that mean?
I don't understand what he's asking.
There was no
That was-
sense of anything he just said.
That made as much sense as that other guy's stand-up.
Right.
Like he was just saying, establishing premises and moving on.
Well, G-Man
Yeah.
actually writes Kalo's jokes.
Oh,
That makes sense.
it's all
That makes sense.
connected.
Kalo's just the super tight delivery man. You know?
Exactly.
Kalo's the
Y'all some
puppet.
hateful
G-Man's
liars
the
on here.
man
Not
behind
the
it.
new people. The older people know what I'm talking about. So people that actually who's been around me, who
Yeah.
this woman has defended for years. G-Man, how come you always attacking atheists? We're supposed to be about love, right?
Yep, exactly.
We're supposed to be about love and Maranatha. And what do these people do? They attack you, and who was right at the end of the day? I need you can say I was right.
You were right.
That's right. That's right.
He was right.
Now eat that fried chicken,
He
G-Man.
said several times.
Not to be nice
Put
to
the
them.
plastic
Not-
bag over your head. Do
Nice to
it.
them.
It's
No,
a
I-
space helmet.
I can't
You'll go to
recommend that.
space.
Nope.
I cannot recommend that.
On them. I said it several times, and I would like to thank everyone in the reaction community for proving to me. And gentlemen,
see, it used to always be atheist community. In the atheist community, they must have schooled him on this. They must have been like, "Don't say atheist anymore. No one gives a shit about that anymore." So now
everyone's
G-Man.
an atheist now. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, the atheist community sounds cool. It's like, it's counterculture. It's against the grain. Like, people want to be outsiders and rebels. So what's he saying now? The reaction community? Yeah, the reaction community sucks. He's right. Those guys sound like dorks and losers.
I love G-Man's face here.
Freaks.
Look at that.
Wow, if you thought I was eating this watermelon sloppily, you should see the way I go down on Shanny's thigh trough.
Ow.
Just let me put my face in between those sugar legs, Shanny, for
Sugar
Christ.
legs?
Give me diabetes
Sugar
when you
legs.
queef in my throat.
And look at that. And see, like, right in the front, there's that, like, Amazon Alexa. The poor FBI agent that has to be listening
That
to
has
all
to
this.
listen to all of this.
Oh.
He left the room to have a fap too.
He's going to come to this conclusion too. GP's going to come to the conclusion that you atheists are evil.
Oh, there it is.
Mark my words. You will. Well, actually, no. You'll never see him on camera, but you are going to know how evil you are when he says it. You mark my words.
When who says it? Jesus
It's gonna
Christ?
take a little
Yeah, I
bit of
think
doing
so.
because he needs to see
God?
how you really are.
Yeah.
And I'm referring to your reaction, folk. Anyway, then you wanna
And
see
even
about
even
things.
G-Man's
No,
of
it's
awareness that Jesus Christ isn't going to be a vlogger. He's like, you're going to see it on camera. Well, not on camera. You won't see it on camera. Jesus Christ wouldn't lower himself to
Wait
be
a minute.
vlogger.
Not everyone is a vlogger.
By the way,
maybe Jesus won't come back as a vlogger.
Jesus is actually Bruce McCullough of the Kids in the Hall, and they are making a return to Amazon coming up soon. So listen to his joyful message.
I am looking forward to seeing what they're thinking about in their 60s and 70s.
I know. I saw them live. I saw them live like 5 years ago, and it was still on point. And they even continued some of their sketches that they ended on the last episode of Kids in the Hall. They did like the yeah. It was so they're
nice.
Yeah.
Is Cancer Boy still alive? Is he hanging in there?
I was
He's
always
hanging on. He's
low.
clinging on for dear life.
Poor Cancer Boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Cancer
it's
Boy.
your channel. I am respectful of one's channel.
You bought me this gum.
The High Chew.
Yeah, it's called the high.
It's not gum, you dumb bastard.
No.
Yeah, sure.
It's a high chew, isn't it? Just like a Starburst.
Show everybody how.
I refer to High Chew as bourgeois
G-Man is
Starburst,
responding
and I
specifically
love
to the
that
mostly
this
atheist
fucking
reaction
idiot
community that
has
follows
never
him.
seen it before.
He still acts like everyone who disagrees with him on anything is an atheist, but he doesn't want to include all atheists in with the group he's addressing.
Wow, he changed. Only took him like 3/4 of a decade. Good job,
Pretty good.
G-Man.
And now he's the bourgeois connoisseur of G2 grape flavor Gatorade that he calls purple drink to be racist.
The G2 movement.
And he thinks High Chew is gum.
So how much more of this video is there? Are we near the end of it,
No,
I hope?
there's like 1,000 more
High
minutes.
Chew is
so
not Canadian, Dave.
we probably won't watch these two go to town on the watermelon much longer.
You know what? When we get towards the end of the video, Rev gets in the tent, and these two bang to the Harlem Globetrotters theme music.
Oh, little Sweet Georgia Brown.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Did they rename it Sweet Georgia Frown? Because that's what I'll be doing.
There it is.
While they're in
There's
there.
the punchline that Kalo's been searching for.
Kalo could not come up with Sweet Georgia Frown on the fly like that.
Exactly. That's why Stereos
professional-
won.
That's a professional comedian right there, Stereos Kokonos.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's back.
Shit, I thought, I swear to God, when I walk in, you'd be barreled over the table, getting riled in by G-Man. I'm so proud of you for keeping your sanctity of our marriage intact while I was gone.
All right. The vigilant Christian Mario is back with a warning for Christian addicts.
Ooh.
About AA. and how it's evil and
AA
satanic.
wasn't he in AA or was he in something else?
It's evil and satanic, Billy.
See, I thought that AA was evil because it was Christian. So
I thought it was
I'm
evil because it made people stop drinking.
That's true. That is the biggest. That is the biggest problem about it.
Hey, Faith family, it's Brother Mario. I pray you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to go ahead
You're
and create a
gay.
new video series for my Recovery in Jesus
he's
YouTube
recovering.
channel. I'm also going to share this to Instagram, where we're going to be examining Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, and specifically the teachings that are found in Alcoholics Anonymous's Big Blue Book. This is the book that when I went to a 12-step recovery residential rehab, I was given. And this is the program.
And I will say that a lot of traditional AA does have a religious perspective on it, but in response to that, a lot of it is secular. There are secular AA groups also that don't put the religious aspect into it.
Yeah, 12-step programs are Christian.
Yeah, but I can say, if you have to believe that someone that could send you to hell is getting mad that you're drinking, that's one of the few things.
Then you're a dumb baby and should keep drinking.
Well, okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
I mean, I've been to what is it? Overeaters Anonymous, which is just AA, but they did a find and replace with the word alcohol and the word food.
Find and replace.
It's the same blue book. It's
Which
the same book.
It's the same thing.
Which in many ways is more damaging than alcohol too. Like if you're overeating every waking moment of the day.
Because at some point you have to stop drinking. Your body shuts down. I can eat forever, but but the thing is, it's kind of I don't know. They mention God, and then you just kind of ignore it. That's what normal people do at AA or OA. It's okay, I get it. This thing was written in the 40s.
That's what I did at Cub Scouts.
I thought I was going to an OA meeting, and when I got in there, it wasn't Overeaters Anonymous. It was an episode of Opie and Anthony. So I definitely lost my appetite.
Who wants to take action on this? Who wants to bet Mario will cry in this?
Oh yeah, he's got to cry.
Yeah.
He's got to cry.
Crier.
He's got to
Follow.
cry.
Now, what I'm going to share with you is my experience, how God showed me.
Is he pretty? Is he pretty?
Is he witty?
Yes.
Here's what he
Okay.
said to me.
He's pretty and witty and gay. He's all the things from West Side Story.
That what is taught in here doesn't line up with the Bible. In fact, they are counter one another. They're in complete opposition. This over here says that the reason that you struggle with alcoholism is because you have a disease. It's not a moral failure, according to Bill, who rejected Jesus Christ as the only way to salvation, and we'll talk about that. And
but every time you depended on Jesus to cure your shit, it never worked.
Yeah.
So
is he the guy that used to do atheist stuff and then switched?
No.
Or is that someone else?
No, this guy has
He's
always been
always Christian?
No.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. He was almost like a Christian Alex Jones or Mark Dice.
Anything that was trending.
Anything that was trending, he was like, this is satanic.
Yeah.
You should avoid this. And then it turns out he was buying hookers and having gay thoughts and
I was going to say what
drugs
kind
and
of
cocaine.
hookers? The
Actually,
kind I'm assuming?
No, he didn't admit to that.
He didn't admit to it, but he did say he was having gay thoughts.
But the way he got exposed is someone catfished him, and he was trying to set up orgy, gangbangs, him and a bunch of dudes
with his godly bros.
Yeah, the godly bros.
He was like, "Look at my
He was
friend's
like, "Look
dick.
at my
Do you want to
friend's
fuck us
dick."
all at once?"
Yeah, yeah.
And then the girl's like, "Oh yeah, I want to get fucked by all you and your Christian buddies at once."
Oh, by the way, I'm a dude, and I'm gonna leak this shit everywhere.
And then he said, "Guys, they weren't even my friends' real dicks. It's not
Yeah,
gay."
that's what he said.
It's not gay, guys.
But he was like, "Yeah, I was doing blow." And I was like, "You sound like fun, Mario."
Just lean into the fun part.
Create an idol.
I wish he would have been like, "Yes, it's dark Mario now," and he would just do a rail fuck yeah. Will I fuck a dude tonight or will I fuck a woman tonight? Yeah,
So,
it could be
so,
either one.
so Dark Mario, so maybe like a Wario.
The vigilant cum stain Wario.
the
vigilant Christian Wario.
The vigilant cum stain.
I know, but if he, I don't want to say that if he just becomes what he is. It's like, yes, I am the vigilant.
Didn't he say that he was like hanging out with some 12-year-old kid and showing him?
Hey, come on, dude. Everyone does that.
Who among us has never? Come on,
No,
let
everyone pulls that
ha-
like, oh, was there a pedophile? Yeah,
No, not a. But he was like talking about like showing the young kid his X-Files collection and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't X-Files be against God as well? Isn't that all like this is all areas of like weird contradictions that he goes through? Not saying
Actually,
that,
if you turn that X in X-Files 45 degrees, you get yourself a cross, and then you're safe, buddy.
True.
And what was the cigarette-smoking man afraid of turning Fox Mulder into? A martyr. Who else is a martyr? Jesus Christ, that's
Jesus
who.
Christ,
Okay.
you're welcome.
X-Files is Christian. I take it back.
Which is literally what the
X-Files
Israelites did in the
canonically
desert
Christian.
with the golden calf. In order to access...
Oh my God. Egghead. Hi.
Eggy baby.
Egghead, we noticed you show up.
Oh,
when your
Asterios,
boyfriend
anything you want to
shows
say to
up here.
Egghead, or are you good?
Oh, I mean, is there something he wants to say to me? Which is...
Actually, there's something he wants to say to Mario.
Ooh.
Because
okay.
There's like some deep-seated attractions.
I mean, Mario's hella cute.
Yeah.
Egghead, do you love vagina link Christian? Do you love
Egghead, jump into the waiting room.
He's probably driving.
And stay there. We won't do anything, but just stay in the
this
waiting room.
power of this fake idol to overcome...
I just think it's interesting that all of a sudden we talk about Mario, because we were talking about Egghead a lot earlier too, but he shows up when Pretty Boy Mario is on the spot here.
Heart wants what the heart wants.
Coincidence?
Yes.
You be the judge.
Exactly. And one of the only people who actually knows Egghead in real life is in the chat and always swears that basically Egghead is jerking off to Mario.
I don't want to wait for my life to be over.
Anyway, Asterios.
Oh, yeah, just Egghead, I've got your title. You'll never get it back. I didn't even want it, and I got it. That's how good I am at this. The title
Won it
means
without
nothing
trying.
to me and everything to you. Come and get it if you can, because you can't.
This is why I'm glad he won this, because he can cut the promos that I've wanted.
Got them promos.
To like, yeah, right there.
Okay, I guess I'll upload the responses for you. Also, enjoy the cringe away title because I'm not going for that. What are you going for?
That
Egghead?
title's below him. He'd rather challenge and lose for the tag team
You'd be
titles.
lucky to get a
'cause that's
cringe
a
away
better title.
You'd be lucky to get a cringe away
With his-
title shot at this point.
Should I make the Southern Light Heavyweight Championship title for Egghead?
How about
I'll
the
take that
Western
from him,
States
too.
Heritage title?
Yeah, I'll take that from him too. Literally, any title he wants, I'm going to take.
I'll
you know
take
what,
it.
Egghead, I think you and Asterios should put the pink slips to your cars up and do a Fast and the Furious.
Oh, we're
quarter
racing
mile.
for pinks?
For pinks.
I see Egghead in the YouTube chat, and he said, I'd melt in his arms. Oh, Egghead, that's so romantic.
If I melt in your arms tonight.
Egghead, I
Must
see
be
you in the
something you
pleb
said.
chat right there, saying that.
Way to go, Egghead.
That's so sweet.
I like how Egghead has a turn of heart when he's not.
I'll stop
when he's
the
not in the
world
fan
and
chat.
melt with Asterios.
Oh.
Well, the fan chat, he's going to keep everything on the up and up. But the pleb chat, that, all bets are off. That's where the real talk is.
Egghead just timed out. Fake Egghead. Egghead's like, not on my watch. Goodbye.
The disease that... Anyways, we'll really get into it. This is some pretty wacky stuff, but it doesn't line up with this. What does the Bible, what does God say about addiction?
Yeah, what does God
Because it's
say about
very
addiction,
important.
Mario?
If you're going to overcome
I thought he said
a
fuck
problem in
bitches,
your
get
life,
money.
you better
Am I
know
wrong?
what that actual
That was
problem
God.
is. Therefore, go to the right solution. right? Okay, well, the Bible says in the book of Galatians that drunkenness is a lust of the flesh, and it is a moral failure.
But here's the thing. You preached all of this same shit and used the money to get drunk and
high.
Yeah.
And
and hire male hookers to have gay sex.
It might not have been. Like, I'll give them...
But it definitely was, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're buying hookers... Look, Ben, hear me out. If you're buying hookers, you're going to buy the gender that you like to have sex with.
Yeah, if you're
And
having
for
gay
Mario,
thoughts...
That's men.
If you're having gay thoughts...
He made a video about how he has the herp.
Oh, God. If you're
I wonder if
having
it's still
gay
out
thoughts and you're spending money to buy sex, your thoughts are going to become gay realities. I'm sorry. If you're spending money on sex,
Bring it together.
You're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to disavow my Christianity to purchase prostitutes, but I'm gonna stop from doing it with men. I'm only going to think about it because I have my limit.
Follow the money.
He said he never did it.
Yeah, he said he had only had the thoughts about it.
Yeah, what else did he say that wasn't true?
Well, I maybe it wasn't true.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you guys want to believe it. I don't know.
I don't want to believe it.
If he has admitted to getting hookers,
yeah,
they were men.
Oh,
period.
Okay.
Yeah, you dial the line that does both, and you say, "Hey, can I get a man, please, delivered to?"
Someone said, "What's wrong with hookers?" Nothing.
Yeah, we're not saying
except for the way they're treated because of it being illegal.
Yeah,
That's what's wrong with it.
Hey guys, sex work is real work, except it's not. Get a real job, whore.
Oh God.
Yeah, same thing with YouTubing. It's not a real job, whore.
It's really not.
But yeah, Mario. The problem with Mario is that they talk down on this lifestyle. They it's good. It's that. Not what's good for the goose is good for the gander. What's the opposite of that? Do as I say, not as I do.
What's good for the
gooch is good for the...
What's good for the gander is good for the other gander that he's paying to have sex with.
Yeah.
Gay sex.
Gay
Now look,
sex.
Now look, guys, regardless of whether or not this guy hired male hookers or female hookers, like... I think that the real reason we're watching this video is, and this is just a guess, a court made him go to AA and he's butthurt about it, right? Like, no one starts cutting a promo on AA unless like a judge
who
was
likes
like, you're going to
having
AA?
to go to AA.
Was it?
Right, yes, exactly. Like,
No,
It wasn't a court, right?
No, he got kicked out.
He got kicked out of the AA.
What?
He got kicked out of the AA.
Oh, okay. What happened there?
He went to AA.
He was shooting. He was doing steroids.
Was he doing steroids?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It was like a.
Did he go to Games Anonymous?
Well, it was like he was in like a halfway house almost.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't. What was it? He didn't get court ordered to go. He was deemed morally bankrupt because everything he made his career on was exposed as being a lie. Right. And then he chose to go the redemption route and go to AA, but in AA he did steroids injected in his ass, so they kicked him out. So now
That's
he's
very
like,
funny.
"Hey guys,
I like that.
This Bible is not this AA book. I followed the Bible."
Actually, AA is bad, and I was right the whole time.
Yeah, that's where he's going with this.
Okay, all right. This makes sense. It makes sense that he's got some weird axe to grind.
You know what's weird? You know what's weird? He worked for a bank and made a video about how credit card debt was satanic. And he was a yoga instructor and made a video about how yoga was satanic. So
now, follow-up questions to both of those. Did he do the first one after he racked up a lot of credit card debt, and did he do the second one after he got fired from being a yoga instructor?
Probably.
Yes, I mean that's exactly what this is.
Seems to be the trend.
Like this. He's just such an angry little fella. Look at him. Look at
Handsome
him.
as fuck, though.
Look, yeah. He looks like he's being photoshopped in real time.
He's a
he
dapper.
looks good.
He's a dapper.
We'll cut it in camera. Just go.
Yeah, he looks like the blur filter came to life.
I
But,
think this screen grab is
good
from
skin.
him. He's ordering one of the prostitutes. He's like, I want one this big.
This big.
This big. There's a good size. It's a good size.
Who you go to,
Oh,
and he
nothing
went
to
on to
sneeze
say
at.
that, oh, it doesn't matter what higher power you have, whether that's Jesus or Buddha or God or this light bulb or the institution of AA or even myself, he said. Man, I almost hit the floor.
DJ Fixol said, thanks for talking about dicks as soon as Ben left, Billy. I was talking about him ordering a prostitute with a king-size Snicker bar because he's hungry. Why wait? Have a Snickers. Duh. Now, you brought the penises into this.
if AA was cool with steroids, he wouldn't be doing this rant right now. At AA, there's a whole thing where they're like, look, whatever your higher power is fine. And they even say, like, by the way, your higher power can be nothing. Like, it's...
Yeah. What if... Now, does it get murky when your higher power is alcohol?
Or steroids? So my higher power is
I
steroids.
worship alcohol.
Trying to get these gains. Yeah, you can't worship alcohol, right?
Your higher power is a bottle of creatine from 1983.
You know what I saw
the
today?
FDA took the ephedra out of it. Oh, wait, what were you saying?
Today I saw that there's a whole line of zero-proof alcohols. Like you can get zero-proof whiskey, zero-proof vodka, zero-proof rum. And it's just for people
Why?
who are...
Because they taste so good, but it's the alcohol that's ruining it?
Well, yeah, it's for people who want cocktails but are alcoholics and they quit drinking. So you can make a cocktail.
Well, then you just don't get to have cocktails. Why don't people get that some people don't get to have things? Like, oh, I want this thing modified for me. No, you just don't get it, okay?
Well,
sorry.
There's a zero-proof alcohol industry now, Scott. So they get to have
No, that's
that.
bullshit. I don't believe it.
They get to have
I
that.
haven't seen it, and it's not real to me. I create my own reality, and that's bullshit.
It's real. I'm gonna tag you in it right now, Scott. On Twitter.
As long as you don't tag me in porn.
I can't make any promises.
Like as an alcoholic, like I'll do that. I'll ask for an old fashioned without whiskey. It tastes just as bad. Maybe worse. But like
probably worse.
I feel more comfortable like hanging out with like a little glass of something. No one's asking me why I'm drinking water. That's the fucking worst.
Egghead sent me all of his anti-Mario videos. Like,
great. Hey.
Oh my god, I'm having allergies.
Yeah, nothing's worse when I have to go to some stupid work event and everyone's asking me why I'm drinking a bottle of water. It's because I'm irresponsible and made mistakes, okay? Is that what you want to hear? It's because I'm a big fuck up?
The level of
Honestly,
spiritual
yes,
idolatry
that is what we
and
wanna hear.
blasphemy that is next level. Okay?
I tagged you
And
in it on Twitter so you can get a bottle, Scott.
I know some of you may not comprehend that and think I'm being extreme there. Well, go back to the Old Testament and see how God treats idolatry. Go back to when the Israelites were in the desert and they thought that they could just create a god of their own.
What if God was so good that you didn't have to go back to a book to see proof of shit he did? What if he just, sprinkled it into everyday life? Like, yeah, God, he's a real prick. This book says so you don't want to fuck with him. How about this? How about we just get God to come down and smite people IRL? What's wrong with that? Oh, that's what happens when innocent little kids get cancer. That's God's way. Oh, so God's a piece of shit? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, the fact that gods hate kids, God and I both hate kids, so that's something we have in common. But, like, I think the real answer here is just don't tell the people at AA that you're doing steroids. You don't have to tell them.
See,
like, unless you're putting the needle under
they
your
caught
eye.
him, right?
Maybe he was getting so huge it was obvious. There's no way to hide it.
He was inpatient.
He was at an inpatient.
75 pounds of muscle.
He was at an inpatient.
Oh, he was inpatient.
Yeah, they caught him with the needle in his ass in his bedroom. And he was like, "No, I'm not having gay thoughts. I'm pumping steroids into my ass."
Let's move on.
You can't go without the juice for 2 weeks. You're like, this isn't the road to WrestleMania. Like, you'll be fine.
Have you ever used gear? Stopping for 2 weeks can really fuck up your gains, dude.
God. Look at Cum Dumpster Bob.
I can't even believe it. I love
called
it.
him
I love
the
it so
other night,
much.
by the way.
Were you on a show?
It was after the fight stream.
You were just calling him for fun?
Yeah, like me and my buddy here, we called him.
Sometimes
with,
we just
like,
talk.
We had a bunch of people in the Discord, which, by the way, is why people should join the Discord, because we'll call Trumpster Bob.
You could also see the drawing of Shanny for Christ's booty that I put in there.
He freaked out.
Has
on me.
anyone told Bob that he looks like a Muslim now? Which
he didn't.
He may
already?
not be psyched about.
Let me ask you this, Christina.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy got mad at you for a legitimate reason and cussed you the fuck out one day and then wanted to put baby on you the next, would you let him?
Yeah, that's a relationship.
It's a
you fight and then
relationship.
you make up.
Yeah, okay. I think you're taking up for me here because
He swore to me his girlfriend in Nigeria was real, and I was like, dude,
Of course she is.
you're a fool. That's basically what I said.
He's got a Nigerian princess, Ben.
Okay.
He's about ready to give her $750,000 like Rev did to Shan.
Rev style.
What's worse, giving almost
He doesn't
$750,000
have that much.
to Shanny for Christ, or $750,000 to a Nigerian scammer?
Nigerian scammer.
Scammer.
Is better.
Shanny's worse. Egghead's.
Oh, Egghead's
Do I
in here.
hear Egghead?
Yeah, he's
Hi
in here.
guys. Hi guys.
So, Egghead, are you going to go for the Cringerweight title?
No.
Are you gonna work your way up to it, Egghead?
Are you afraid?
No. I
'Cause we're-
want Asterios to have a good run with it.
We're not just gonna give you Asterios right off the bat, dude. Like it's not how it
I was
works.
gonna say,
I don't-
given
I don't
all the
want-
L's
you
you've
have to-
taken lately, you're
Yeah,
gonna have
he
to
deserves
build
a
up a
run.
series of
You
wins
gotta
to
work
even
your way
get a
up to
title
his
shot.
level. You got to. Scott's
Yeah.
not wrong.
I can't
kinda
hear
like
them though.
Oh, you
shit,
can't hear us?
really?
Great. We were just giving gold, and you can't even hear us.
Oh damn, we were
Hold on.
I
we were
can hear
bebopping and
you
scatting all over
and
you.
Ben, but I can't hear Asterios or Scott.
Hold on.
Because Asterios
wait,
isn't
wait,
talking to you because you're not on his
Yeah,
level.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
talking.
okay.
Steris is ignoring you because
I'll
he's on a
fix it.
different plane.
Yeah. We're his acolytes.
Oh, okay.
We're
Farouk and
delivering.
Bradshaw?
Yeah, we're delivering the message of Stereos to you. Deal
Cool.
with it. Egghead, are you particularly happy these days?
You sound depressed.
Yeah, I
as
do my best
fuck,
to try to at
Egghead.
least have a
You're
I
positive
mean,
making
you
it
just
look
took
outlook
a
on life.
huge tag team title loss. I'd be depressed too, or I wouldn't care because who gives a fuck?
I was having a lot more fun making fun of you when I couldn't hear the sadness and despair. Jesus Christ,
He
Egghead.
can't hear you guys,
What's
though.
going on? Are you
I don't-
okay there, buddy?
You can hear us.
Can he?
Egghead, you can hear us,
Yeah,
right?
I can hear you and Billy, but I can't hear those.
The-
Oh,
you
you
can't
hear
hear
Scott
them.
Stereos.
I don't
man,
know why
it's a
that's
good
Damn
thing
it.
you can't, friend.
Damn it.
Because
They can hear him, though.
Okay, well, I'm going to relay what they're saying to you, Egghead. They're saying,
Okay.
God, you're a real gentleman. You should go into modeling. You have a face that could probably earn a lot of money on the right television station.
could launch 1,000 ships.
Yeah,
Sounds
Asterios.
like he has the proper amount of serotonin.
Yeah, it sounds like
Well,
you have
thank
the proper amount of
How
serotonin.
about now? How about now? Talk, guys.
Hello, Egghead.
How about this? What do you think about this?
Egghead.
Still nothing.
Hello.
Damn.
Really?
Damn. Well, like the greatest
nothing.
part about this last segment is anything these boys have ever said negative about you, they just apologized for. They said they said they threw you on their shoulders. They said hip hip hooray for he's a jolly good fellow. Asterios made very careful not to let a finger slide into your butt while you were up there. He was like, I'm going to protect this boy. I'm going to protect this boy because I love him and respect him. And then he also said, if you want to face for the Cringerweight title, it's going to take a long path upward because Asterios is the God. He's the God King champion, and you are.
You know what? He's almost like the Kurt Hennig. Like,
Yes.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Like, this is my property now. This title belongs to me. No one can take it from me. No one will take it from me. Let alone Egghead, who sounds like we all know what he sounds
Yeah.
like. I'm
Egghead's-
not letting him take it from me.
You
No
don't
one's
hear that,
taking
Egghead?
anything.
No, I swear to God, I don't.
I see him moving the meter. Talk
I was
again.
hoping he'd be able to hear that. I thought the moment I said that, he'd be like, I have been listening this whole time.
The whole time.
Nothing.
Well, Egghead, get some therapy, buddy. Hang up on this guy.
All right.
Have a good night, Egghead. We
Shut
love
it
you.
off.
We're gonna
All
get this
right.
worked out and bring you back on some other time.
I want to hear
Or never.
I want to hear Trumpster Bob.
You want me to call him?
No, I want to hear this video because it's interesting how that girl just said something funny. I want to know what's going on in this video.
Maybe you know too much.
No, I don't actually, but that's
But
a
no, I was
good
just
question.
saying a stranger. Some stranger cuss you out one day.
Oh,
the next day he's making up to you and offering to rub baby oil all over your back of your body, or all over you. I want it there.
The back
Yeah, I
of
would
your
have to say no
body?
if it was a stranger to want to put
What if he was good looking, bum looking
oil all
guy?
over me. Yeah.
What
you
if
know,
what if he brought you? What if he brought you 24 of them little fucking tasty drinks? What the expensive ones? What are they? I forgot the name of them drinks. What if he brought you a nice fucking drink you just really fucking had to have? You laying on a bed. You need
Like
a
a
drink.
stranger?
You
No.
got a drink here. It's going to keep you fucking tipsy.
Is he talking about a 24-pack of
Because you bought that many of them.
Miller High Life.
You laying there with your
Keystone, baby.
He's like, what if he brought you a 24-pack of one of those fancy drinks they call, the kids are drinking them? Zimas?
Did Trumpster Bob dye his beard? Why does he
And
look
his hair.
younger here?
Yeah, both.
Is there a filter?
His Nigerian princess asked him to dye his beard and his hair.
He dyed his hair and beard. The Nigerian scammer made him change his appearance. It's very funny.
Now instead of looking like your creepy grandpa, he looks like your creepy uncle.
Oh,
I know, he moved down a generation. Pretty good.
That's an improvement.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, he'd probably get more people sitting on his lap as the creepy grandpa, though, out of pity. Nobody sits on the creepy uncle's lap, and it's for good reason. It's creepy uncle.
Yeah.
Stay off his goddamn lap.
As well, they shouldn't.
So is he
Hey,
just
man,
harassing
get a
this
drink.
woman at random? Like, who is this lady?
She
Who's
probably
Christina?
called in, right? She probably called into his show. I don't know.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm not answering the phone. You reached your
Oh no, it was his
Hey, babe, get it.
voice.
Shame.
Poor dumpsters.
Yeah.
Blob.
Okay.
The only thing you got to do to get the drink is let this guy rub baby oil all over you.
Man,
And
you're
that
really
guy's
caught
hey.
up on rubbing baby oil on this woman, Bob.
But
He's a
I
one-track
know
guy.
who you are.
And
He's a
I'm
single
very
issue
pleased.
voter.
I'm not going to touch your private.
It's a one-track
I just want to put baby oil all over your gorgeous fucking body. Would you let me do it? Your arms.
I don't know. See, that's a
No,
hard
I'm gonna rub.
question.
I'm gonna rub the shit
She
into your
doesn't know.
arms,
She's
your armpits, your
she's
feet,
someone special.
your
That's
legs,
a hard question, Bob. I mean, here's the thing.
your
is-
body.
Yeah, well,
back,
like the whole scenario with the beach and
butt,
this, that, and the other. I think we were all
neck,
young at some point,
back,
like young, where
pussy,
everything was fine.
Crack.
Now,
No,
it's,
I'm talking
I
about
don't
right
know.
now. Right now.
No, hell no. You got a woman.
Right now. If I walked up to you on the
You
beach,
got a woman.
you knew I was.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
the
let me do
fucking
it.
scammer
Put the
in
baby oil all over your
Africa.
But I know
Is
you,
he trying
Bob.
to
That's the
cheat on
thing,
his
I know
fake
you.
girlfriend right now?
Yeah, his Nigerian princess. How dare you, Bob?
Disgusting.
How dare you?
Oh, so you'd let me do that?
So you're
though,
not
right?
like a complete straight. No, because you're in love, and I know you're in
There
love
you
because
go.
I heard your video.
So I could like videotape that shit. I come see you, and that's the first time I meet you. I get to videotape that, right?
Right.
Why would somebody videotape meeting somebody? Like I would have concerns there.
Because I think that fucking video people would want to see.
Jumps her Bob. That's so fucking.
Bob's one of the weirdest perverts I've ever met.
He's so weird. He's like this. He's like this old guy who you assume has fucked before, but he kind of acts like he's never fucked before.
Yeah, like he's probably paid for it.
I love this
Yeah.
next video because it's someone who attacked an employee for asking them to wear a mask.
Oh god.
And then they
I
fight back.
love attacking employees. I
And
did
then
it
they-
twice today.
And then they fight back. Here it is.
Oh, not that.
Oh, I love this video. Superman punch. It's great.
out the fuck cold.
Let's see that again. I love this video so much.
Damn.
It's a little bit hard to tell what's happening, but this
Let's do
guy
it slow
attacks
motion.
this lady with a fucking shopping cart.
Yeah, by ramming her into
Tries
a
to
wall.
run over.
Back on! She's got a family.
And then he spits on her.
Oh, and then the employee's like, "No, don't do it. It's not worth it." And she's like, "It's a fucking Walmart job. It's more than worth it." Wow!
Fucking swing. That had some zip on it.
Yeah,
that might be the best punch I've ever seen a girl throw.
Put her in the ring with the greatest boxer of all time, Logan Paul.
Not Jake.
Logan Paul, I think, beat Mayweather. So that
lying sack of shit.
You're mentally retarded.
Guys, I'm freaking out. What am I gonna do?
I don't know, not be a whore.
Schedule the appointment.
Savage.
I'm what conservatives fear.
Rope. Something tells me she does not pray the rosary. And this is what I was.
Something tells
Whoa!
me she
If
does
I
not
could
pray the
imagine the
rosary.
lamest comment ever to this. Something tells me she does not pray the rosary.
Spexo's new catchphrase. Spexo's new catchphrase is everything I needed in this world. That something tells me she's not pray the rosary. Got him. Boom. Big
about my
money.
Interview with Meth Squad. It's that abortion is literally the most evil thing, I think. That
I don't know. I think preaching a faith onto people that are too young to understand it is a little more evil.
literally murdering
I
children.
think brainwashing
People
people and ruining an entire generation might be more evil.
A little more evil.
just don't think it's murdering children because of the propaganda we've been fed.
Taking over
Literal
societies that have
communist
functioned
propaganda. That's not
fairly
even
well for
hyperbolic.
thousands of
I was
years
reading this,
and turning them
abortion
into
doctor from the
weirdo
USSR.
offshoots of your weirdo
who
freaking
was
cult.
literally taught in Soviet Russia that he wasn't killing babies, it was just a clump of cells. That's how they were talking about fetuses in Soviet Russia. So when people call unborn babies a clump of cells, they're literally using propaganda from the USSR that was used on doctors.
Now everything that came out of there was just wrong.
Yeah, anything they've ever said was wrong and propaganda.
And even if it was a full functioning human, until it doesn't need another full functioning human to exist inside of, it doesn't really get its own rights.
To
You're
Yeah, you can
freeloader.
abort a baby in its like 14th trimester. It's fine.
Yeah, honestly, if it can't walk out on its own, it doesn't deserve to live.
Abortions.
Yeah.
Look how satanic this
Horrible.
face looks too. And it's bad enough that abortion is even legal, but now it's not only accepted and tolerated as like an unfortunate reality or something, it's glamorized and propagated as this thing of empowerment and feminism and all this insanity. And literally every pro-abortion argument is so easily refutable, it's like ridiculous. Not that we should even be
Okay,
engaging
go,
with
try
these
it.
people, they should just be in jail. But like when they say my body, my choice, like, well, obviously it's not anymore because now you have a living human inside of you. But have you
No, you
tried
don't.
choosing not
Yeah,
to
it's only
be
living until you choose not to. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of what my body, my choice is all about, right?
whore? Have you tried choosing not to have
Have you
sex
tried not
with
to be a
random
whore?
guys?
Yeah, we tried up until we had the baby. Now we have to try something different. Not being a whore
Yeah.
once you're pregnant doesn't
I was
fix
gonna say,
that.
what, you have to go with one thing forever? You can't pivot?
Yeah.
I'm pivoting to abortion.
Yeah, you
It's
weren't
super
always a
easy not to
Catholic,
have sex with,
Spexo.
Random guys.
One day you might be a
literally-
woman begging for an abortion.
Literally, not even by trying. It just came naturally. I've never had sex with any guy. I think if you live by
Oh, could someone clip that sentence but shorter?
I've never had
saying
sex
I've
with
never
any
had
guy.
sex.
Was that a complaint? Sounded like a complaint to me.
For a guy,
It did. I've never had sex with any guy. What's the matter with guys? What, I'm not good
you
enough?
Probably wouldn't be in this position. I don't think conservatives are afraid of you. I think that they have righteous indignation towards you and probably have a little bit of pity towards you, considering you're
Emphasis on
almost
the
guaranteeing
righteous.
yourself for eternal
Yeah.
damnation.
Well, that was very nice of you.
It's cool
Spexo.
that you, an adult, believe in hell and are allowed to say things to the public. That's a
Yeah.
bummer. Shit like that really bums me out. That you can be so dumb and like you still get to have an opinion.
Oh, that's the beauty of the world.
No,
There's
it's not.
always-
It sucks. It's why YouTube sucks. It's why Twitter sucks. Like 90% of people
No
should
matter
just not
how-
be allowed to
Just
talk
kiss
ever.
sweet
Period.
boys. Asterios,
I'm a
are you
fascist,
recouping
but in
well
like the
from
good
the
way.
Latinx experience.
Also, like, who the fuck is
They're putting
glamorizing abortion?
adamantium in me. Oh, they're putting adamantium in me.
What was that quip, Asterios, about abortion?
Oh, I was just like, this guy's talking about how like we're all glamorizing abortion. Like, nothing. I've never seen television that glamorizes.
I've never seen it glamorized.
I do
That's an interesting way to
glamorize
put
it. I do
People
glamorize
are like
it.
on TikTok, like showing off their
Yeah.
hot new abortion.
Well,
Like
that's what
I
this
mean,
is,
like,
right?
it's cool.
That is,
I don't know if
that
it's
is what this
glamorous.
video is, though.
It's super cool.
She was on TikTok showing off her hot new abortion. So that technically, it's exactly what this was. And
Wait,
that's
They're putting
oh my
adamantium
God!
in me.
Guys, this is a fetus. This is a fetus at 6 weeks.
Abort it quick before it gains agency.
Wait. Can I see that lady one more time? Because if
Asterios,
she
this
was
is you.
glamorizing abortion, this is going to be pretty funny.
Yeah, no. Replay the last clip real quick.
She literally was.
I want to see it again. Well, what did she say?
Yeah. No, just the whole clip. The beginning. Her.
Beginning.
Oh my god, guys. I'm freaking out. What am I gonna do? Just kidding, I already scheduled the appointment.
Rope. Something tells me she does not pray the rosary.
Let's
The classic catchphrase.
let's pause this.
Can we get Spexo cut out from this and just have a green screen of Spexo saying, "Some tells me she does not pray the rosary," and start making like the hillbillies of like girls doing just girl stuff, and he responds to, "Some tells me she does not pray the rosary." That's what we need in this world.
Look, I will say, as someone who spent a lot of time working in public relations, this is not the message we want to be putting out. Like, she is being pretty gleeful about this, but she's not. Oh,
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think Spexo has a rare, clear, and good target here.
Yeah, but that's fantastic. Like, do more of this. Let's normalize the abortion process. Stop putting fear out there. Like, think about all the damn church groups that have $50,000 minivans parked outside of abortion clinics to basically intercept these women on their way in to take care of this and convert them into some scare
Some
tactics.
of them aren't even there for that, too. They're there to get other.
Some of them are just there to pick up girls that they know they can have sex with and not get them pregnant because they're already pregnant.
Oof.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's why my van's parked outside of Planned Parenthood. But they
I
literally
park my van all kinds of interesting places.
they have these interceptor units. These mobile conversion
We have
units.
the people screaming outside of Planned Parenthood calling everybody a whore.
Not just screaming. They have actual mobile.
I think getting an abortion should be as easy as taking a big dump. But I've taken some big dumps and I don't go on TikTok and talk about it.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
You could.
Yeah.
But you could.
Do I have the right to do it? Yes.
See,
that's kind of how we're
the problem is, Asterios, is some women don't want to get on TikTok and talk about their big dumps because they feel like they'll be judged. And that's why we got to get on TikTok and talk about our big dumps, a.k.a. abortions.
Normalize abortion parties.
And it's not just people picketing outside of the abortion office. It's literally like $50,000 mobile units that are made to look like abortion clinics inside of a van. They pull up and they get these women on their way in. The women jump into these vans. They think they're beginning the process of their abortion.
I mean,
but they're beginning
if
the process
you
of a
get
cult.
tricked by a van on the way into a building, then maybe you don't deserve to have your abortion after all.
Nah, that's not true, man. If somebody puts a damn mobile distraction unit in front of an abortion clinic and
An
gives
MDU?
an MDU, they give you every reason to believe that they're part of the clinic and they're just doing things mobily, and then they get you in there and they sell you on this is what's going to happen now. If you do this, then they show a picture of like mini-me, Vern Troyer, getting attacked by a dragon. They're like, that's what happens in the six
Not
weeks.
the Vern and the dragon picture.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
This is 6 weeks, and it's like, what? Vern Troyer getting attacked by a dragon? No.
I think that at least the four of us, and hopefully your viewers, know about the awful and deceptive tactics that the religious right uses to stop women from exercising their rights. Like, yeah, you're right. All that shit sucks. But do we need to be feeding the narrative this hard by gleefully drinking a glass of wine and toasting our soon-to-be dead baby?
Not always.
Let me finish this.
Not always, but maybe sometimes when you're really psyched about it.
Can't we just murder our babies in private? Does everything have to be on social media now?
That's why we can't.
What about the joy of do we have to what about the joy of an untweeted abortion?
That's why we can't,
I'm a 90s kid, so maybe this is just me being old school.
I've had 6 abortions, never needed to tweet about them. So I
as
see
long
where
as
you're
they
coming.
have the mobile distraction units out there, we have to
MDUs.
worry. We have to worry about these girls going to get the kibosh on the Oshkosh, bagosh, little overall wearing fetus, and then they get hopped up.
Billy had a little stroke
in the hoopty. Yeah, they get hopped up in the hoopty van, and then they walk out thinking that they're gonna kill Vern Troyer. That's not fair.
No one likes those vans. Those vans are weird.
And no one wants to kill Vern Troyer, besides God, apparently.
No, bring him back. Bring him back, Lord.
Yeah. Wish I could.
Such a sweet boy, that Vern Troyer. A sweet Troy. Anyways, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do this, right? But I'm not mad that she did.
Do you guys remember the Goon? The wrestler?
Yeah, of course.
The wrestler, the Goon.
This is the Goon interview goes wrong.
Yeah, this is where the Goon interview starts to go wrong. Hey, we should interview the Goon.
In Minnesota and through high school.
Current the Goon. I thought this was going to be from 1995.
And through the College of St. Scholastica.
He's got a tall boy of Coors Light. He's getting interviewed by Hannibal. So the guy who got hepatitis C from Abdullah the Butcher.
Do you remember the Maestro?
Yeah,
the Stro.
Who was the Stro?
I mean, he was just a guy. He was pretty much just the Maestro. He was pretty in shape when he did WCW, and then he gained 200 pounds and worked the indies in the later 2000s.
I believe it was 75, 76. I was gone because some people are good in college and some are not.
As far as the Goon character, I guess, did they come up with that based on your hockey background? They found out that you used to be a hockey player?
They didn't come up with shit. I came up with it. I came up with it.
Good start.
I ran it to not so much. I can't think of his name. Michael
Pritchard. No.
Oh, fuck.
Michael
I don't remember.
Hayes.
Michael Hayes or Pat Patterson or Burnett?
Bruce Pritchard.
Was it Vince McMahon?
Yep, Bruce
No,
Pritchard.
Goon wasn't talking to Vince.
I gave it to Bruce Pritchard.
He was talking to Bruce because he was bringing up somas to
This
get his
dude is
attention.
so drunk the room is spinning.
Pushed it on to New York to Vince.
The way he keeps going like that.
Vince liked it.
Pubert Bartholomew Jr. says, Wild Bill Irwin looks intoxicated. Yes.
Good eye.
So we did that. So that's what happened.
Now, when you came in, did you always know that it was going to be pretty much at the level it was at, or did they give you more hopes that there was potential for it to go further?
There was always hopes.
Scott, if you would have been in a hardcore match with Abdullah, would you have let him cut you up with the same razor blade he cut himself up with?
Never, ever. Not in a million years.
Razor blades are so inexpensive.
Dude.
They come in little
razor
packs.
blades are single use.
You know,
end.
that's how Hannibal got hepatitis, though. Like, they even, like, pinpointed the match and, like, the moment where Hannibal, or, like, Abdullah the Butcher decided to use the same blade that he had just, like, sliced himself with on this dude.
I don't think I'd let another guy blade me, period. That's daddy's job.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I had always thought, like, blade jobs were to yourself just for, like, the safety of it, but
I mean, if you're not doing the hard
Abdullah
way.
was okay, so, like, the hardcore matches, did they...
Well, a lot of times it's hard way where the guy busts you open on purpose, right? Like, you might
I
have
guess not with Abdullah, who's one of the most well-known hardcore wrestlers of, like, his era.
Was it? Did he use a razor blade or did he use a
He
the
used
fork?
a razor blade. I've seen the video.
Okay.
I mean, he also had a fork, but this
I thought he just
particular
busted him open
instance
with
was
a fork in that story. I didn't know that there was a razor
they
blade.
pinpointed the moment where more than likely Abdullah gave hepatitis to this guy on the left here, Hannibal.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's watch more of the Goon.
Yeah.
I guess you wrestled The Undertaker in one match. Would that have been the biggest match you had in the WWE? I think it was on Superstars.
That's one of those things where, really, I don't know. To me, is it the biggest
Zero
match?
recollection of the 1990s.
Why would he?
He was like,
how many concussions do you think he's got, too?
To me, the biggest match to me was when I matched up a Guinness with a Jameson Irish whiskey.
No.
That was good
Is
times.
The Goon was basically a fucking jobber anyway, right? I mean, what? They gave him, like...
what
Completely.
wrestling
He
were
was a
you
jobber.
watching,
He
Ben?
was
no
enhancement
push.
talent.
He got no push.
Ben, he was a hockey player.
I don't
That's
know
big.
how to answer that question. That's like, who's your biggest match? Well, the hell.
That's why you got the guy who's famous from getting hepatitis from Abdullah the Butcher and the fucking Goon in an interview.
To be
together.
fair, I had no idea this was the guy that got hepatitis from Abdullah the Butcher until you brought it up, and I still don't care.
Okay.
I've been doing this for fucking 40 years, and you're asking me who the fuck's my biggest
All right, you're a fucking worthless drunk. Go to hell, you worthless loser.
Thank you.
Nice. Finally standing up for himself.
I mean, yeah, like as far as like Bill Irwin, like that's a weird thing to get mad about. Like I've been doing this for 40 years and you ask me what the biggest thing is. I'm like, yeah, the biggest thing. That's a reasonable thing to remember, you asshole.
Yeah, I like how he cuts him off there. He's like,
you fucking
"You
loser,
fucking
eh?"
loser? You hockey hoser, eh? I only got you on here because of your hockey career, eh?
Do you guys remember the Goon's boots and how they were just begging for him to break his ankle every time he walked in them?
Yeah, they were so stupid. They had lifts that looked like
So
ice
they're
skates,
like,
right?
Oh no, that's awful. How could you because like rope
I have
to
no
rope,
idea.
you have the steps memorized, right?
Well, yeah, Goon probably didn't. He was probably drunk rope to rope.
Well, I mean, like, you know your average step, and you would, like,
Yeah,
count
sure.
your rope-to-rope steps. But when you're on, like, little pegs, that has to be weird.
It sucks.
Well, a lot of those guys wear lifts so they don't look like they're 6'7". They rather look like they're 7'1".
But I feel like these lifts like narrowed so they looked like
they were
actual, like
stupid
not
lifts.
like obviously not down to the thinness of ice skates, but I think they kind of went in. I'm like,
they
that
were
is
supposed to look
begging
like
for you
it,
to
yeah.
roll your ankle.
Do we have Goon WWF boots we can pull up?
Let's get
I
them.
got you.
I
Look it
don't
up.
know what boots you're talking about, so I do want
Yeah,
to
let's
see what
show it to the kids. Goon, the Goon
in the
WWF
chat.
boots.
Chat
you
right
got
now.
him already?
Scott's got him. Yeah,
All
Scott's a
right.
professional.
I'm on it. I'm a pro.
Scott's a professional. Scotty is a professional. Gotta get a professional.
Oh, my God, these are so bad. Hold on.
Yeah.
The Goon was an awesome character.
No. One of the worst. Was this when Diesel was champ?
It says Chris Jericho was
Diesel
almost the
probably into Brett and Sean as well, like 95, 96.
Yeah, so you can look at these
New
boots.
generation bullshit.
Yes.
These lifts on these boots were supposed to represent ice skates. See how they have a little inward? They're up. They go up about.
Sorry,
3
what about
inches?
N-words, Bill?
Inward. They go a little inward on
They
the
have
slope.
little N-words?
A little inward
Interesting.
slope to the boots. It says here.
What's this about slopes, Billy? You want to just keep saying slurs?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It says here that the time that Jericho was almost the Goon, the Goon was born within months. He was dead too. To his credit, Irwin played a blinder in the role, throwing his gloves to the mat as the bell rang and charging at foes with overhand lefts and rights. The Goon did indeed replicate the kind of crap often seen in the NHL. His gear, too, was loyal to a comical fault. Head to toe in hockey attire, Irwin had boots fashioned with soles like hockey blades. They impacted the way he walked, but he styled it out well, considering the limitations.
Yeah, it's like thin soles, like soles thinner than the like base of the shoe. That's weird.
Yeah, it's you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, so Jericho didn't say that he was almost the Goon. He just said that they probably would have passed the Goon gimmick
His
off
dad
onto
was
him.
a pro hockey player.
Yeah, because he's like
Yeah.
he's sure if he would have gotten a talk around that time that Goon came in, Vince probably would have tried to push the gimmick onto him.
Yeah.
When he left ECW to go to WCW, if he would have actually gotten there, he's convinced he would have got this role and played this because it was obviously on Vince's mind. And he's like, knowing the guy Vince is, he talks to you about your life and he finds some way to turn that into a gimmick. And some guys it works. Other guys, well, you get drunk on a podcast over Skype and get hung up on because you don't want to answer the question, what was the biggest moment of my career?
Yeah. I'm just posting in the chat now how you should do custom boots.
Uh-oh.
If you're gonna do them.
Are they some kind of weird tiger? Oh no!
That's how you do them.
No, no.
Now those are custom boots, motherfucker.
Are they on right now?
They're in the chat.
I'm getting them.
They're gonna get on. They're gonna get on soon.
I'm trying to compose myself. Okay.
Oh, is it butts?
Trying
Are there
to
butts?
tempo.
Are those yours,
those
Scott?
are boots. Yep.
Oh yeah, I've seen you in those before.
I can only imagine you throwing the big boot
They're sweet boots.
with those.
Yeah, I do like a bicycle kick with
Do
them.
you?
It's good stuff.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good kick. Good kick.
Have you ever done
Good
like
kick.
a top rope leg drop?
Fuck no, because I value my tailbone.
Oh damn.
But you've done some pretty crazy stuff off the top, right? That has like you do
I guess so.
What was
See,
it? Is it the
what I
Ever
want-
Frozen?
all right.
Is that what you
Yeah,
do off the
yeah,
top?
I do that. That's somehow better than a leg drop. Something about the leg drop is the worst. off
Not
the top.
only did Billy not want to do the Teddy Hart match, but Teddy Hart went to jail. Teddy Hart agreed to a match
as he
against
does.
Billy.
Teddy Hart's out now, though, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to do that. And I said, he was like, who's Billy the Fridge? And I sent him a picture of you, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's wrestled before. And he was like, yeah, I can do that.
Savage. He looked at me like Rev looked at Shanny and was like, "Oh yeah, I can climb that mountain. I could do that. I could do that."
Yep.
Oh man.
That, but maybe it should just be Billy the Fridge versus Scott.
No. We're gonna obviously.
What?
We're gonna.
Is he not worthy of your retirement match?
We're gonna have to
What?
get. We're gonna have to get Scott and Ricky Shane Page to be on my team against just Hart. The three of us versus
just
Teddy Hart.
Edge versus Teddy
Yeah.
Hart.
Yeah.
Can we bring in the guy that pointed the gun at Teddy Hart and
To
can,
work
like-
with him.
Oh,
I
that
wish
guy
I
rocks.
wish him and
I
Maria
would
Manic
love
were
to
still
beat
together.
the shit out of Teddy Hart. Absolutely love it.
I just need my boys to protect me against Teddy
Dude,
Hart is all.
his asking price was pretty insane. Unless he tries
was
to
it?
unless he tries to hold you up later. I don't know.
Oh, you mean for cheap?
Yeah.
No, dude,
Oh,
wrestlers work for so cheap. It's ridiculous.
Because he was like,
We have no self-esteem.
All he wanted was like a hotel and a flat rate for the actual event.
Yeah,
and it wasn't that bad.
It's not even they have no self-esteem. The business is so predatory. Even when they become big-time professionals,
terrible.
Even when they become big-time professionals, they don't do it under the guise that they work for the company. They're independent contractors.
They're still not employees of the biggest company in the world.
Yeah, that's at the biggest level there is.
Yeah.
It's just wrestling is set up to make wrestlers bend the knee. Some guys drive 300 miles for a hot dog and a handshake.
People are getting depressed by your boots.
Why? They're good boots.
Well, here's the thing. No one is. I'm looking at both chats, so it's just Ben.
Those lonely boots make me sad to the core.
I think there's probably like one coward fan that DM'd Ben like those boots
No,
make
I'm
me
just
sad.
reading what it said right
Who
now.
said that? Who said that?
That's my girl Eve. She joking around.
Yeah, yeah. Quit joking. This is bullshit. We need
And she
seriousness
didn't say the
right
boots
now.
are bad. She said they're in the picture all alone. They need legs in them.
Oh yeah, that's the
Put your
problem.
legs in them.
Scott's legs aren't in there. Throw Scott's legs in those booties. That's all. That's why the fans are sad because they aren't being used like they should be by a great wrestler.
And
like
haven't
Scott.
been for
Adamantium in
15
you.
fucking months. God damn it.
Poor Scott. They're starting to work stuff in Canada, right?
They're putting adamantium in
Not
me.
really.
They're putting adamantium in me.
Look at those eyes. Those are crazy eyes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with Asterios ever.
So what?
No.
Was that a sleep study?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have terrible sleep apnea. Like
So
the
do
fucking
I.
word.
So bad.
Yeah.
I even had this thing where they go up into your nostrils and melt away shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had something similar where I had a what was it? I had a deviated septum surgery, but what did they do for you? Yours sounds like crazier.
It's like internal rhinoplasty, where they use a tool that they use with normal nose jobs, but they didn't change the outward appearance of my nose. They only changed the inside, and it
Maybe they
uses-
should have.
Maybe. What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
Are you
I would
saying that
never.
maybe like 1% of my nose looks wrong?
Maybe like 1%.
Okay.
Scott
Maybe
wouldn't
just one.
say that. Scott wouldn't say that.
Oh, but I
that
wouldn't even say
doesn't
that.
sound like the Scott I know and love.
Yeah. Scott would be 100% or nothing.
Exactly. I've actually got sleep apnea, where
So they had to
It's
shoot
kinda
Novocaine
self-explanatory.
like up into my fucking face, like through up into my sinus passages and numb me
God
out.
damn.
And they put this thing up there that like melted away the internal flesh of my nose.
Yeah.
And there was a few
That's wild.
times where I could still feel it, and I had to like tap out and like tell them like shoot me up.
hey,
You know
this
what?
really hurts.
Shoot-
Please
stick
stop
that
for a minute.
long ass needle up into my fucking nose.
Give me the cane. Give me some more cane.
Again. And I cried the whole time. I just cried the entire time.
But can you now take a nice deep breath
Oh,
though?
yes.
Like was it?
Oh yes.
It worked. It was worth it. Good.
Yeah, but after they did it, like
Now
the
you're
problem
gay?
got worse.
Esther, I got you both.
That was really good.
Now that I can breathe through my nose, I have this insatiable urge to stuff my throat with cock.
No, I had scabs up in my nose for like a month. And
Yeah,
I deep throating tea bottles.
Yeah, my deviated septum bullshit. Like I had to be in the hospital for a couple of days. And they also told me they were like, after we do this, your nose will be too weak to ever have a nose job.
Oh,
so if
no.
you want a nose job, get one now. And I was like, are you guys
Now.
trying to tell me to get like?
What are you saying? Why are you
job?
pushing this so hard?
Yeah, I was just like, tell me if you think I need a nose job. They're like, no, your
What do
nose
you
looks-
know
They're
that
like,
I don't?
They're like, look, there's a reason Artie Lang hasn't fixed his
Oh
nose.
my god.
He can't.
Yeah.
So, do you want to be Artie Lang?
That's all they're saying.
That's the best way I could think of to get me to sign up for a cosmetic surgery.
Yes.
Here's a picture of Artie. You're on the Lang trajectory. Oh God! Take my credit card.
Wait, Scott Lang? No, Artie.
Jessica Lang?
No, Artie. Galangalang? Yes.
Artie.
Remember Pete and Pete? There was a superhero named Artie?
Yes.
I don't.
He was
I
all
didn't
skinny.
have Nickelodeon.
He was like a really
as
skinny
a
guy
child.
with curly hair.
Scott, we got to
and
sit down one
glasses.
day and watch an episode of Pete and Pete together. It's the
No
most
Pete and
absurd.
Pete, no salute your shorts.
We should
none of
just
that
do that
shit.
for the review.
There's too much
No
Pete
Keenan,
and Pete,
no
though.
Kel.
Have you seen the Steve Brule pilot that came out around Christmas time?
Like this past Christmas?
Was it not this past Christmas? I only saw it recently. It was like a Christmas style. He was working in a supermarket. Did you see that?
No.
Like 5 years ago? Yes, I did.
That was
I
5
didn't
years
know there
ago?
was- If there's brand new Steve Brule content, I do not know anything about.
Asterios, don't worry. Billy has no concept of time.
I just saw
okay.
it.
All right. good.
You're right.
I
You're
just
right.
saw it.
You're so right.
I just saw it, is all. Bag
Okay.
Boy.
But yes, I've seen it.
I thought it was cute. I was
Let's
like, how
play
did
the
I miss
Pete
this?
and Pete theme song, and then I'll just cut it out later if it gets
Are
tagged.
you sure?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go piece by piece, and I'll try and explain Pete and Pete to Scott through the
Okay.
intro. Do we have the full intro?
Oh, should I just play the?
Do you have the intro,
actual-
the video with the intro?
Should I do the video? 'Cause
We're
the
gonna
video
pause
is-
it, and I'm gonna explain
All
it to
right.
Scott using only the intro.
Hold on.
This is so Scott can know.
Are there two guys named Pete?
No, not just that. That's not enough. That's not enough.
They're twins. No, they're not even twins.
No,
They're two redheaded brothers.
Who would name their twins both
They're
Pete?
not
What kind
twins
of
even.
George
They're not
Foreman-esque
twins.
psychopath?
Ben, we got it. We got to.
They're not twins.
We got to just
one
play
of
the
them
intro.
is the older one, and he's skinny, and then like the younger one's kind of chunky, and he's.
You're explaining
but
too
they're mo-
much. We're
Oh.
trying to explain it by the intro
All right.
alone.
All right, here we
Scott's
go.
asking questions
Here
that
we
need
go.
to be answered.
Here we go.
All right. So this is Pete and Pete's yard. All right. I don't know. Is this Papa mowing the lawn?
Yeah, it is. It
The
is.
neighborhood's so strange. All right. It's the adventures of Pete and Pete. So
Yep.
every episode,
You're looking happily
one of
deranged.
one of the great episodes that I love of Pete and Pete.
The band is Polaris, by the way.
There was a cereal that had presidential marshmallows in it, and the youngest Pete was trying to find the Martin Van Buren marshmallow, and it was very rare.
MVB number 8, one of my
yeah,
favorites.
It is really good episode.
There's
So this is
younger
young Pete. This is
Yep.
young Pete. Now he's the little brother. His name is Pete.
So is this the Pete that got molested
he
by
in the
Dan
Mighty
Schneider,
Ducks?
or is the other Pete
I
the
don't
Pete
know.
that got
I
molested
don't know.
by Dan
Did,
Schneider?
did one of the Pete's claim that from Dan Schneider's?
No, I just
Dan Schneider
know
wasn't
Dan
in the-
Schneider.
Because
Dan
I was
Schneider wasn't part
Yeah.
of the. He wasn't
Yeah.
part of the Nickelodeon universe at that
Dan
time.
No,
Schneider-
he'd be later.
Dan Schneider makes latent pedophilic like garbage. This is art, high art. Okay, Dan Schneider couldn't touch this. Even though that tongue out the window thing, it's probably indicative. Of
that's
some-
what made me think. I'm like, oh, this is for pedophiles.
It's probably indicative of something nefarious going on, just because that's how Hollywood worked. It's not clean. I like how they're just playing in the yard. This has nothing to do with the actual
I used
show.
to have
Is the
this
band part
on
of
a-
the
on
show?
a
The band is
cassette
not
tape.
part of the show. This is just part of the
Okay.
intro. They threw them in there.
No, they still play shit.
Oh, the band does in
Yeah,
the show.
throughout the show, they have a song in almost every episode.
Oh, see, it's been so
You don't
long.
remember that?
No, I don't. I
Yeah,
watched this when I was a little
yep.
kid. I'm trying to remember now. Now I feel kind of dumb.
Yes.
So this is a little Pete again. I don't know why they don't want to show Big Pete. Maybe little Pete needs to get the
I was
double.
gonna say, so little Pete gets 2 appearances before Big Pete gets
And
one.
he has a tattoo on his arm. You know, this
yeah.
started as a series of shorts on Nickelodeon
Yeah.
between commercials. Bumper.
It was interstitial content.
Yes, it was. It was.
And little Pete had a hula girl tattoo on his arm, and he would show off. He'd
Dance
show
for
her
me.
dance.
It was a Spanish lady.
Yeah.
Dance for me, Cindy.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna just pause this right here.
Yeah.
I'm being very generous. I know more about Pete and Pete than both of you combined.
I know.
But I'm
I think
letting
you
you
do.
have the floor because you guys sound really excited about
Correct
this.
me. Correct us.
No,
Correct us.
I want you to teach me and school
Yes,
me. I'm trying to
please,
go through my
please,
childhood to teach
please.
Scott. Like this was all about me. This was a very personal thing of me wanting to go step by step and talk about this.
Didn't older Pete work for Obama, Asterios?
You guys are just doing a really bad job of selling this show. Nothing you've said makes it sound interesting or entertaining.
Okay,
so here's what's interesting about the Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Go ahead.
It's one of the first single camera sitcoms ever.
Okay.
Like they shot it on film. They used real locations. So like this weird little
We're talking like Arrested Development. We're talking Andy Richter Controls the Universe.
Or
we're
10
talking
years
a
before.
third example.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Like yeah, or even, going all the way to like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like this little tiny television network that wasn't in a lot of homes just took a big risk. And they were also like Steve Buscemi is in a lot of episodes. This was like a very 90s Gen X thing. So they got like a bunch of 90s like movie stars who just liked the idea of being on a weird little kid show. Ellen Cleghorn from SNL. Adam West plays like a villainous school principal who's obsessed with this guy named Johnny Earwax. Every year,
why wouldn't he be?
And every year, Johnny Earwax comes to school to give like an earwax, like a seminar about how to battle earwax. And Adam West is terrified that little Pete will ruin and destroy the seminar. And he has good reason to be, because little Pete attaches like a hose filled with creamed corn to the ear and makes this giant ear vomit creamed corn all over the Batman. And it's great. And Adam West,
hold on though, Asterios. Scott doesn't get this because he's only like 22 years old and we're all old men.
Yeah, this is long before my time.
As the only 40-year-old here, I grew up watching this shit.
Scott's 22 in Canadian years.
Oh,
Gen
so
X you're right.
How old does that make him?
I wouldn't be able to tell
Also
you.
22.
Oh.
It's a 1-to-1 conversion, like the currency almost. Not
Yeah,
quite.
okay. Oh my God! So I want actual Pete to show up on. I didn't mean to say
Older
actual Pete.
Pete.
Older Pete. Thank
Oh,
you. Yeah, no.
little Pete heard
Older
that,
Pete
buddy.
worked for Obama though. I
Yeah.
saw this weird thing where he worked for him.
I just want older Pete to show up real quick so you can see older Pete. They're gonna do younger Pete for the third time before we get older Pete.
Why have they not shown older Pete?
I wonder if they cut him out just to put younger Pete in the entire intro as a gig.
So wait, it's just the Adventures of Pete now? That's bullshit.
I know. Yeah, I wonder if this is a gag reel.
This is the extended
There's
intro.
older Pete.
This is the
Okay.
extended intro.
There's
Big
older
Pete.
Pete. This is older brother Pete.
Big
This
Pete
is
came to fuck.
This is Pete version 1. And then imagine your parents. This is the saddest part.
Grow up, Ben.
Imagine your parents not loving you enough to give your new little brother his own name.
A different name.
I knew these two girls. They were about the same age apart growing up. They were sisters. It was Sarah and Sarah, spelled the same. And they had the
Gross.
same name because their dad got a new wife. So they had different moms, same dad. And the dad didn't care enough to tell the mom, no, I have another daughter named Sarah.
What fucking monstrous parents?
They were definitely monsters. They were got to be the worst parents you could ask for as a kid named Sarah and a younger kid named Sarah. It was Sarah and Sarah. It was nuts because it was about time Pete and Pete was out. And I was like, wait. The whole gag was that the parents named them the same name. Like, you live this as your real life? And they're like, yeah, and it's not even the worst thing about our lives. And I was like, well, that really sucks.
We was only fighting, but you
So this
actually had it coming.
Yeah, this is.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I learned how to play this on guitar because I can't remember how I got it. It was through I didn't buy it directly. I had to buy it through something else, but I had the cassette tape of their
Is the guy in the background giving an Eskimo kiss to a dildo?
Yes.
Good eye, but yes, I think he is.
What the hell? He's just over there nuzzling the Herkimer 9000. What is going on here? Dan Schneider might have had his hand in the production of this. I don't know. Aye. This is good stuff, Asterios. I'm so glad that you know more about this than us. Because
Polaris is incredible. Polaris, and I think the Polaris has either Polaris or Shadowy Men on a Shadowy Planet have some stuff coming out on Record Store Day this week. So your 90s,
Is it
your 90s
June
Gen
12th,
X,
right? June 12th.
Yeah. So your 90s Gen X.
Is that
television-
Juneteenth? I can never remember.
No, that's a week after.
That's 19th.
Yeah, this is a week before that.
Juneteenth.
This is also Pete, but he's wearing a hat. This is Pedro Scott. Don't get it mixed up. This is before this was
Scott.
canceled. This is before they canceled this sort of attire. This was pre-cancellation of wearing hats like this.
I see no problems with this.
Hey, Scott, I don't care if you were the dad from Teen Wolf, okay?
I care, Scott. Here's mom. Here's mom running through the fields.
Mom.
Yeah,
and introducing mom as herself.
Mom and Dad are just named Mom and Dad, and Mom has a metal plate in her head, so she can get weird radio frequencies from other countries.
R. Asriel
Is it
says
from
Danny
Dad
Tamborelli,
pushing her down the stairs?
R. Asriel says Danny Tamborelli, Little Pete was Jimmy in Grand Theft Auto 5.
That makes sense. And Little Pete and Big Pete were one of the first television stars to get a podcast. I think there's a podcast that was on for years called The Podcast Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Or do we lose the? There we go. This is the sound.
Oh, yeah, she's crazy. She definitely has a plate in her head.
She's mom.
Oh, and then what's her name? Who played Willow on Buffy the Vampire Slayer? This was her first role.
Who was Willow? Eliza Dushku?
Allison Hannigan?
Michelle Trachtenberg.
Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yeah, Michelle Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg's from Eurotrip, the hot girl in Eurotrip. This was her first role. She played Little Pete's friend.
Yeah, she was
Was
cool
she
as
hot
hell.
in this?
I mean, she was 12.
Answer the question.
No!
I'm going to say no. But I also was around her age at this time, and I do think she was cute when I was this age. I was like,
so
she's
she
cute.
was hot in this.
I wouldn't say hot. I didn't know what hot was.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of
When
it.
I was this age, I didn't know what hot was. I was like, she's cute.
I don't think we need a bunch of qualifiers. I
Oh
just
my
think that
God.
you think she was hot in
Look
this.
at mom's got her head in a bucket. Look at her peeking. She peeking.
Mom,
She
you
like it.
crazy.
Mom, you crazy. That's mom's plate. Mom's plate. Mom's plate.
Is
gets a
this the
credit.
real intro?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom's plate gets a credit.
Every time they reference the plate, because the plate in her head gets them out of a lot of jams. They always just cut to this one shot of a pointer. Here, if you keep playing it, you'll see the pointer hit the plate.
Okay, Mr. Morden says, Billy, every 12-year-old boy knows what hot is. And a 12-year-old, that was Kelly Kapowski, jackass. I wasn't looking at other girls my age thinking they're hot. I was like, maybe. I was like, Alex Mack, she's cute. I was like, Kelly Kapowski, hot. Pamela Anderson, hot. 12-year-old boy, anything I thought was hot was something that was presentably marketed towards the perversions of adult males. Now, the 12-year-old kids weren't.
Is
Kelly
this from the
Kapowski
later run
was.
of the show when Big Pete was hardly in the show and it was really just Little Pete?
I don't think it is Seth. Seth looks. This is the early Pete and Pete. I'm pretty sure, right?
This
older Pete
this
looked
is
young.
An extended. This is an extended intro, and this is all season 1 footage.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is the whole song.
There's the pointer.
Boom. Do they have them?
Polaris gets a lot of play in the opening credits.
Oh yeah.
And they do all the songs for the series. Yeah, this is probably like VHS bonus content that we're seeing here.
Okay. Burp, burp, doom. What's the dog's name? Hey, what's up, Dad? Do we know who Dad is? Like, I feel like he's been in other stuff.
Yeah, that's Coach Lubbock from Just the 10 of Us.
No, it's not. Is it? Is it really?
Yes, it is.
No way.
It's Jackie Gleason.
Is it Jackie? I would believe it was Jackie Gleason before I believe it was Coach Lubbock.
It is Coach Lubbock.
It really is.
Yep.
Why do I not?
And by the way, I wondered why I felt so fucked up, and then I realized I ate a bunch of edibles.
Oh.
And I was like,
oh.
What? You eat them?
Mystery solved.
When they're candy, you forget that they're edibles, and then you eat them.
The dad from Pete and Pete, Hardy Rawls, was that his name?
Don Wrigley. Also
Don
Hardy
Rickles.
Rawls. Let's go to their Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I don't think it was Coach Lubbock, dude.
It wasn't. It's just another bald, fat white
Okay,
guy.
thank you. I knew you knew a lot about this, but I did not think you knew as much about Coach Lubbock as I knew.
I thought it was Coach Lubbock.
What show did Coach
took a
Lubbock
shot.
start out on? Because he got his own show.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yeah, it was a spin-off of Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
No, it wasn't.
Growing Pains.
This is me learning that Hanging with Mr. Cooper got a spin-off.
Oh,
No,
was it a spin-off of Hanging with Mr. Cooper? That's
I
not
think
true.
It was Growing Pains. It was
Okay,
Growing Pains.
yeah, Growing
Yeah,
Pains.
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like, why is Asterios saying things with so much confidence?
Why
that
is
I
he
don't
telling
believe
me
are
all
true?
these lies?
I'm
No,
like,
it's a spin-off of Growing Pains. It was a spin-off of Growing Pains.
okay, cool. I'm
But
like,
Toby Huss, who plays Artie, the strongest man in the world,
what was that show called?
Also plays Bill on.
I love Toby Huss.
He plays. He's one of the main characters on King of the Hill.
Yeah, he's Dale Gribble.
What was that show though? That the spinoff where he was the coach.
just the 10 of us?
Was it just the 10 of us?
Was that Coach
I
Lubbock?
remember. I
Yeah.
remember the theme song.
We got to finish watching this Pete and Pete intro. You see that bike?
Con Super Nuisance Phone and Cotton Hill. At King of the Hill.
You see that bike fly? See that bike fly?
Y'all see?
The dad coming in again. Well, I guess what you had played here, Ben, was the extended intro. That's why we're getting so many clips of Dad and Mom. The bike just be flying. We get another shot of Dad. This is the fourth shot of Dad.
Man,
Are we getting 4 shots of
Dad
everybody?
getting so much play.
Yeah, Mom's plate got one. I guess Dad got an extra one. They're really getting that flying bike its due. It's had like
bike.
7 of the same clips come through. Ellen. I don't remember her.
She was Pete. Oh, she'd be like,
I'm a girl and I'm your friend, but I'm not your girl.
Yes,
she do be like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wait, oh, I thought those were Canadian flags.
No, it's semaphore. She learned semaphore.
Nice. This show was so good. Ellen was actually the older sister of the kid that played Pinsky on Salute Your Shorts.
There you go.
I made that up. I don't think that's true. But then she got.
Why would you lie to us?
She's giving me Pinsky vibes.
Butnick was in Terminator 2.
Yeah, Butnick looked like he was related to Danny
he played
Tamborelli.
the Terminator.
Savage. Aye. Artie! My guy, Toby Huss. Artie, killing the game right now.
Toby Huss rocks.
Look at this. He's doing this machine, the Superman thing on this pole. This is impressive. This is good stuff.
He's really doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody should do this. Everybody should do this. Try this once in your life. He was like the local town superhero, right? Artie.
Yeah.
He was cool as shit. All the kids looked up to him. Who got the ice cream truck? Did somebody get an ice cream truck? Did Artie get an ice cream truck?
No.
No, but Mr. Tasty is in the pilot.
Okay.
Because in the pilot, they're trying to find Mr. Tasty who's disappeared, and they go across the country to find him because he represents summer to them.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, it's not summer without Mr. Tasty.
Oh, thanks for the subtext.
It's deep. This is deep, Scott. You talk shit because you didn't watch it when you were 9. That's all.
No, it's still good.
I wasn't born.
You would love it if you watched it now. It's very
true.
good.
It's
It's
that good.
very well
I'm a baby.
Because it's just like a weird indie movie each week. It's weird.
Yeah, you're expecting Zach Braff to walk on and fuck it all up. Mona, this is young Michelle Trachtenberger killing it in her prime. Nona, not Mona. Nona.
Prime. This is some prime Trachtenberg
Prime
right here.
Trachtenberg. This is before all
Yeah.
that Whedon world bullshit. And Petunia.
Petunia.
There you go. That's Petunia. She's the dancing
Oh, the
arm
tattoo gets a credit.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Oh,
is it
yeah.
a real tattoo? Does a child have a tattoo?
They gave the child a tattoo for the show.
Okay.
It was the 80s. It was weird.
And they're like, no one can explain how he got it.
It was technically the 90s, right?
No,
No one can explain how he got it. Can he explain it?
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not. He's
He's not a snitch.
It's super weird.
These boys are just having the best day of their life, and Will McRobb and Chris Viscardi deserve a beer.
You didn't tell me this was a McRobb Viscardi joint.
Yeah, I mean,
you should have led with that.
Scott, we didn't want to blow the cover. We wanted your honest opinion. We didn't want to.
Well,
oh right.
Now it's colored by this.
Okay, so here's a list of the guest stars on Pete and Pete. According to the McRobb and Viscardi Wikipedia page, Pete and Pete introduced unsuspecting children to Michael Stipe, Iggy Pop, Debbie Harry, Steve Buscemi. They even had Patty Hearst in an episode.
Hell yes. Did she get kidnapped?
Maybe she kidnapped someone else. I could
Or
see
she
them
kidnapped
doing
someone
like
else.
I could see them doing like a fun thing where like
Switch
it's a
'em up?
reversal. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know this was a McRib Bacardi production. Like this is
McRib Bacardi.
My two favorite things.
Yeah.
They wrote on Doug. They wrote on Ren and Stimpy. They wrote on Kablam.
Aye,
They wrote
aye,
the movie
aye.
Snow Day.
They wrote the movie Snow Day.
They wrote the first Alvin and the Chipmunks. Wow.
Wow.
But not the Squeakquel?
No, they went cheaper because like you bring in Rick Robin Viscardi to set up the universe, and then you can get rid of him. You can get
You
cheap
launched
guys
the
to
universe.
build
Yeah,
it.
then you can outsource. You can get India to write the second one.
You launch
Right.
the universe with McRib Bacardi, and then you get frickin' Tony Two Toes to go finish the sequel.
Yeah, you're like,
So
yeah,
we
now you're on a
reached
boat.
50%.
Ooh.
You did it.
Benjamin's gonna do a cannonball. Do.
Yeah, Ben, you should definitely do more drugs now.
You need to do more drugs.
I.
Yeah, that's right. I miss drugs so
Slowly
much.
falls over, is never seen or heard from again.
Cannonball.
Drugs are so cool.
Last known footage of Ben.
Nah, Ben's got it.
Well, guys, it's getting pretty late over here in New York. I gotta get out of here.
Good night.
But hopefully Ben survives the night. Thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Asterios. Love you. Appreciate all the Pete and Pete conjecture. It's very. I loved it. Guys, I can't ever give Asterios enough praise. He always surprises me with cute little things like pointing out that Pete and Pete was the first real on location single cam sitcom.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I like hearing these things. He's my type of man. Not in a gay way.
He should be everyone's type of man.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. I wanted everybody to agree that Asterios is the best roommate. Could you imagine if Asterios was your roommate? Yeah, you'd be tripping on
I'd love it.
porgs. Every once in a while, you trip on a fucking porg. What?
A small price to pay.
If that's the worst thing about your roommate, that's quality. That's quality.
Agreed.
My roommate right now likes to whip his dick out and just jack off.
Your roommate at any time might stab you in your sleep.
Yeah, I don't worry about that. Like until it happens, I'm not gonna worry about things that haven't happened yet. But,
Is that Joe?
I don't know.
Oh,
maybe it's Seth. Maybe Seth's got the frickin' salami monster popping around in his lap. We don't know.
I'm surprised Asterios left without even plugging his podcast. Right?
I think he probably would have had we not been sucking his massive cock like I was doing. He was a little uncomfortable. I was like, Asterios.
Was that it?
I was like, Asterios, I love you. Don't go. You're so sweet. Thank you for teaching me about PvP.
Check out
And he's like,
the
fuck.
loudest podcast then.
Yeah. Then Asterios just bounced
And
off. He's like, oh, God.
patreon.com/Asterios.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, do it, guys. Asterios Kokonos on all your favorite platforms. OnlyFans, Grindr,
Pretty much just
Telegram.
OnlyFans.
Grinder.
None of those
Hey,
platforms.
you leave Telegram out of this. Telegram ain't hurting
is
nobody.
it Telegraph or is it Telegram? I never know.
It's Telegram,
Okay,
but just
good.
leave it alone. It's fine.
Yeah.
It ain't hurting nobody.
Ain't heard nobody.
We had it
baby.
first.
We had. Oh yeah. It was originally the what do they call the fruity? What do they call furries? The furries had.
Don't act like you're making mistakes and can't remember. Oh, which shut up.
I literally couldn't. I really couldn't think of what the damn thing was called. Furries. And then I said
you landed on fruities.
And because I was off the tip of my tongue, I was about to say the fairies, and I was like, well, that's not right.
Well,
yeah. So
I'm gonna put something else on the tip of your tongue, and we'll see what's
at
what.
this point, I do it like I need to repent. I need to repent. I need to repent. I'm not proud. I'm not proud of that at all. I didn't want that to happen. I wasn't going
Something
for that.
tells me this boy doesn't pray on his rosary.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. Man, I would love to be a whiny little bitch sometimes. I think
It
I
is
would,
fun.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
Just to take that out for a spin every now and then.
Yeah,
It's nice.
every once in a while, just stop. I guess I
Yeah.
do every once in a while. Every once in a while, I do.
great.
It's nice. It's nice.
All right, we are going to wrap up the show. Good night, everyone. We will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Saturday.
I got to do a pee. Scott, tell him what to do.
Okay, if you insist, I'll do it. Go to, hey, you know how we were talking about wrestling earlier and how wrestling is how I make my money, and I haven't been able to do that for 15 months? Send me something at paypal.me/NotScottHenson so I get to keep living indoors. And Twitter at NotScottHenson. And listen to the Worst Year of Our Lives podcast because it's the best podcast.
It's the worst year of our lives. Thank you, Scott.
And now it has a theme song.
It's the worst year of our lives. I'm going to get Polaris to sing it. I have to log into YouTube real quick and thank everybody who gave us the chimichangas tonight and the Streamlabs.
Ooh, chimichanga.
We got some Streamlabs. We got some good stuff. We had, I don't know, Friar Tuck gave us 7 repents. I don't know words. I'm trying to load up the damn thing and it's taking its sweet time. 1 second, friends. 1 second. Why the hell won't it give me the? Come on.
This is very rude of me.
I know.
But this is the most. This is the most I've ever had to pee. So I'm gonna go. Right now.
Yeah. Bye, Scott.
Bye.
Bye, Scott. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Scott. Love you, Scott.
you.
I love you. Bye bye.
Mm.
Bye bye. That was so sweet of him to give the kisses. Seth Looks gave us big love. R. Asriel said Denny Timberelli was Little Pete and played Jimmy in Grand Theft Auto 5. Faytan says Billy gets it. Northern Perspective gave us that big love. Kiss kiss. Dragon of the West says T-Bob looks like he could be Sargon's dad or Spexo's dad. It's very strange. New 2 said surprise situation. A particular mac and cheese eating individual has been spying on your show. Oh, I hope he's enjoying it. 2 Guns No Ammo gave big love, talking about G-Man and his weird atheist blame. Or Azriel says, Asterios, you should be ashamed of yourself suggesting they were at the Capitol we would all have felt the rumblings from the kaiju. Thinking, was that Shanny at the Capitol being the kaiju? Mighty Five, give us that big love. R. Azrael said, G-Man already booked a match with Rev. Oh, God. Muffin Man 392 says, Rev looks like he is on day 2 of a meth binge and is 100% in the tent. Heyo. Doom Otech, I meant to put down the earlier with Super Chat. This is my first time seeing Shanny, and I regret this episode on video. I'm going back to audio. Damn. Enjoy us on Spotify if you're audio only. You don't have to look at Shanny. Stoned Yetis. All they need is Brett Keane and King Cobes, and it'll be a bad incarnation of my name is Earl. My name is Hurl. All right, that's caught up with everything I can read on this page right now. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I'm going to go pee. Have a good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.